may have done it. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Morning. Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfast starts your day with
Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, we are Mix 1041. Good morning, everyone. We are on Mix 1041. We had a Bridget, a power interruption. You're out there on the tower. I understand hanging off of, is that right?
Yeah, I was trying my best to, just cancel the whole show for the day.
Yeah, and that's all right, and we appreciate you working with Volunteer Energy to do that. But we are back on. Sorry, I know people tuned in earlier and just heard silence and said, well, it's the best program they've done in a long time. Man. But it is a reminder that you can always listen. We continued on. We marched on the Mix 1041 app, uninterrupted. So you can download our free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com and do that right there. All right. In the news this morning, Bradley County Commission met on Monday. Bradley County Mayor Gary Davis, he gave that septic repair program report. 221 projects in process. 13 new sewer hookups have been made. 82 permits have been issued. 73 contracts signed. 28 projects have been completed. Mayor Davis commended Bradley County Fire Chief Sean Fairbanks and his department for the recent ISO audit. As of August the 1st, Bradley County will have an ISO rating of 3. There's only 3,583 departments in the nation who have a rating of 3, puts the fire department in the top 3% in the country. Bradley County Director of Schools, Dr. Linda Cash, and Finance Director Susan Wilcott presented a balanced budget to the Bradley County Commission for the 23-24 school year. The budget passed by the school board last week. What do you want?
You're doing a good job.
Why don't you start checking your email? How about that?
I did about noon.
I sent him something, and it just didn't. Then he runs in here handing me papers like we're in, in the movie Broadcast News. What's the matter with you? Why don't you start checking your emails?
I don't really check my email till about noon. There's no reason to before then.
He's talking.
I guess his power's off, too, which is great. The Lord has spoken. Let me go back to the news.
Can you hear me?
Bradley County.
Steve can't hear me?
Where was I?
Why not?
Are we on the air?
So I can say anything and Steve doesn't know what I'm saying. But the radio audience
Dr. Cash and Susan Wilcott presented a balanced budget to the Bradley County Commission. The budget passed by the school board last week, about $102 million, 79% towards salaries and benefits. As we've reported, one of the most significant changes in this year's school budget, teachers with a bachelor's degree and no experience will have a starting salary of $50,000 per year. The entire teacher pay scale increased by at least 4%, but was additionally adjusted to be at or above surrounding district scales. Bradley County Schools also pays 100% of employees' single health coverage. The County Board of Education approved over $580,000 in additional money for a new bus contract, as we have reported. Let's see here. The commissioners unanimously voted against rezoning a property, the 2900 block of Harrison Pike, from a forestry residential agricultural to a general commercial district. Polk County Road Department says a portion of Highway 411 will be closed for a short time this Thursday, May 18th. Starts at 9 a.m. The Polk County Road Department says a contractor will install an aerial crossing of a fiber optic cable. The road department says the installation expected to be completed within 1 hour. They say the closure area has been marked with signage as well as alternate routes. The Chattanooga Metropolitan Airport's announced that TSA will temporarily relocate its security checkpoint and reduce to one screening lane starting today through Friday as part of their ongoing terminal expansion. Passengers advised to arrive at least 2.5 hours before their flight departure time. And Bridget, this story just instantly makes me want to take off my shoes.
Oh, no.
Let me ask you, are you, when you go through the TSA line, when you're flying, because I flew to New York, I don't know, a month ago, whatever. Every time, they always pat me down. We're always the ones, but it's usually me and Holden for whatever reason. Come here. Come over here. Step right over here.
Because you look suspicious.
Really?
Yes.
Wondered about that.
That's only happened to me once. It's kind of embarrassing.
Happens to me about every time. So I just go in basically, say that, but take my shoes off anyway. All right. So former Governor Bill Haslam. Remember him?
Yes.
Remember Governor Haslam? He's not been this station. He's the other station about 3 times. Well, Tim Scott, matter of fact, South Carolina Senator Tim Scott, according to Politico this morning, says that former Senator Tim Scott has tapped former Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam as national co-chair of his presidential his eminent, he's not officially announced yet, imminent presidential campaign. Part of a slate of nationwide and home state allies that South Carolina senators assembling ahead of his official launch for president next week. Haslam, who in office gained a reputation as a pragmatic conservative, willing at times to speak out against Donald Trump, served as chairman of the Republican Governors Association from 2017 to 2018. Toward the end of his second term, the former governor's decision to get on board with the campaign suggests that Tim Scott will secure support from high-profile Republicans beyond his colleagues in the Senate, 11 of whom have already endorsed Trump, while the majority of GOP senators remain on the sidelines. It appears it opens the door for Scott to a new network of donors and relationships that Haslam, who is a billionaire, has at his disposal. So former Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam will be a national co-chair for Senator Tim Scott's presidential campaign. It is 7:09, our first check of the streets. What's happening?
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Chevrolet is saying yes to low interest rates in May. During this event-packed month, Chevrolet is offering 2.9% APR financing for 60 months on the 2023 Equinox SUV, and your first payment won't be due until September. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. So far, things are looking great out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller with eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. For the City of Cleveland residents that currently use personal waste receptacles, through May 31st, Waste Connections will start delivering you their blue waste cart for area-wide automated service beginning Thursday, June 1st. Learn more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
Wow.
Yes, how about that?
So big change is coming. When is all this?
Through May 31st is when they'll be delivering those blue waste cans, and then it starts June 1st.
And it's automatic. I mean, it's not, so they don't get, that's the city only, but they don't get out and, throw the cans and everything?
Correct.
Pretty good.
Yeah, go Waste Connections.
All right. Hey, good morning, Ron German. Coach German's listening in this morning from Polk County.
Yeah.
He's glad we're back on the air.
We're glad to be here.
Hey, Ron, you're the only one, buddy. I guarantee you. All right, 7-11. Time for the Hardee's Wake Up. And Boys and girls, this is what happens when they move my paperwork everywhere. Hang on. Fred, just why don't you sing your song from yesterday? Had a lot of reaction on that.
Oh, goodness. And then we heard your song again yesterday evening. That was a treat.
I heard it. I heard it interrupted a commercial break.
It sure did. About 5:30 yesterday.
Is that right?
Yep.
Well, I just wanted to hear it again.
Yep.
People were under conviction.
You did better that second time.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Well, I warmed up a little more. It's a little later in the day, my voice box is even better, and I can hit the high notes. Looking for a city made of gold.
Yes.
Sing it one more time for him. Hardee's, they're doing, here we go, 2 for $5 mix and match. Did we turn the air on?
Yes.
It's still hot in here.
It's even a degree cooler than normal. We're
What
at
is it?
71.
Oh, get that bad boy down about 66.
Oh, my goodness.
And Sheridan acts like it's cold. I mean, yeah, she's got an icicle coming off her nose, but big deal.
Everybody that walks in this door talks about how cold it is, except you.
Well, why don't they? You know what they can do? Every single one of them that says that, make a U-turn. Go back to your car and leave. How about that? Get out. We didn't ask you. Well, I guess we did invite him here.
We did, yeah.
We can change that invitation quickly, can't we? Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match. But it's still hot in here. Would you care to crank that down? We'll do about 68.
Oh, my goodness.
It's too hot in here. I can't perform under these circumstances.
I'm gonna be another blanket.
I'm gonna be like the riders and go on strike. I will be picketing you. Oh, she's out there. Sheridan, come on. She's out there apologizing to Sheridan. Hey, Sheridan, I got your wedding invitation yesterday. Did you mean for me to get one? It was a great picture. Hey, would you open the door so she can hear me? What's your fiance's name, Wayne? Who? Wes. I thought it was Wayne.
They're a very sweet couple.
Why have I never met him? Does he exist or is he AI? Doug Vierthaler wants to know at Ford. He works there, so he wants to know if he's AI or if he's real. I hear he's selling some Fords. That's good.
I wish you'd never met any of my family.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Why?
Yes.
What's the matter? We're still on the air. It is 7:14. Back in a second.
Like this network with an urgent weekend morning update. You can go back to sleep. That's right. Relax.
Morning. Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfast starts your day with made-from-scratch sausage and egg biscuits, biscuit and gravy, or syrupy French toast dips. Pick any two, just $5. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
For over 43 years, Mermaid Mattress has provided billions of hours of sleep, won many awards, and sold over 600,000 mattresses. But the only number we care about is the one community we built together. Is your current mattress still in good shape, but not as comfortable as it used to be? Trade in your used mattress and we'll give you up to $600 credit toward your new one. And we'll donate your gently used mattress to a local family in need.
If you're ready for your best night's sleep, then we're ready for you. Only at Mermaid Mattress. Chattanooga's best of the best for like a million years now.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com, proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need the future.
Actually, it's a Snuggie, which went out of style, I think, 1998.
Well, it still works.
Is your Snuggie, is that labeled or monogrammed? Didn't Karen Webb do that for you guys?
Did, yeah.
So I wonder, has that ever been laundered? Has that ever been washed? Has that ever been fumigated?
68 degrees in a normal place is comfortable. Here, it is below freezing.
That's not true. That is it doesn't make any scientific sense how 68 degrees in this building would be any different than 68 degrees anywhere else. I mean, I know the presence of the Lord is thick in here, and you can see the cloud of glory in here, and that kind of
good.
But I mean, I look over there, you look ridiculous.
Well, thank you.
Looks like you're in some the Iditarod in Alaska. Good Lord.
That's what it feels like in here.
Well, good. Maybe somebody will stay awake. I mean, I am barely breathing. Okay.
Good. Crank it up.
It's time to get a better night's sleep. Take advantage of Memorial Day savings with up to $800 off Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets at Mermaid Mattress.
Now, from Local 3 News, it's coverage you can count on.
I was giving you a proper intro.
Thank you. For today, we'll have cloudy skies this morning, thunderstorms developing this afternoon, gusty winds and small hail possible, a high of 86 and a low of 62 tonight, with thunderstorms this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy skies early in the day, partly cloudy later, a high of 80 and a low of 59 tomorrow evening. And then on Thursday, partly cloudy skies early in the day, and then a few rain showers developing later with a high of 78. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 68 degrees.
What's it going to do around 9?
Let me check.
We're still on at, don't we have a ribbon cutting or something?
Yes, at 11 today.
Where is it?
At Formulated Solutions.
What is that?
That is the old Beiersdorf location. Bayer.
And I have to go?
No, you don't have to. I'm going, so please don't. Around 9 o'clock, it's going to be cloudy and 72.
Is it going to rain?
15% chance. So there you go.
Have to check and see. All right. Hey, Sailor, what's going on? Come on.
I'm Sailor Harbison, and I listen to Steve and Bridget on Mix 104. I hope you do too.
Oh, Sailor Harbison, have a great day. We love her.
Happy Tuesday to you. Today is a storm alert weather day, really focused on the evening hours. As far as getting out the door this morning, really what you have to be concerned with are the foggy conditions outside. Here's a look at our fog and visibility map. You can see a little bit of fog to the east, certainly seeing that dense fog to the west, but what this map is not showing well is we also have a lot of fog through the central part of our viewing area in those valley locations. We'll take another live look at that TDOT camera so you can see really just outside the Local 3 News studios. This is Highway 27. So if you're heading into downtown Chattanooga, these are the conditions you're expected to be driving through. So please watch out really for a lot of our communities. For the reduced visibility this morning, maybe give yourself a couple extra minutes so that we can get to your work, school safely. All right, we'll switch back over to our weather graphics and talk a little bit more about what else to expect when you're heading outside this morning. Mostly clear skies outside of the fog. We do have some few clouds passing through, generally for our northwestern communities. We also have dry roads this morning too, so nothing actively falling. Of course, we did have some of that rain yesterday afternoon, evening, and into the nighttime, but that dwindled down overnight. What we're looking at is to the west of us, a couple of individual spotty showers, a brief heavy downpour, but even those are fading out. We'll just keep an eye on it over the next hour and a half to see if it holds together at all to clip into our western communities. But right now, I do expect that to fade out. What we'll have later today, though, is a risk for severe weather. So this is a severe outlook for today. You can see that orange level 3 enhanced risk well to the northwest, kind of along that Tennessee, Kentucky, Virginia border. Let me zoom in locally and point out to you the severe risk timing for us is really from about 5 p.m. until 11 p.m. So a couple of pop-up storms will be possible this afternoon, but it's really a line that's going to move in through the evening hours that we have to watch out for. So our northern tier communities, you're at that level 2 out of 5 slight risk, meaning a scattered severe storm possible. The further to the south you go, seeing the most of the rest of our area at that level 1 marginal risk. So when we break down the threats then for this evening, primary threats are going to be damaging wind gusts at 60 miles per hour and quarter-size hail. It's limited but not zero. An isolated tornado is possible, but thankfully that severe risk does look like it's going to wrap up before the overnight hours when people might be asleep. So at least that's some good news. So as we look at our future cast, a mix of sun and clouds this morning, of course, outside those foggy conditions. Wind generally coming from the southwest. For the afternoon, a slim chance for a couple of spotty or isolated storms to pop up, but I really want to take you to tonight. So after 5 p.m., here comes this broken line of storms passing over our area. That's going to be the potential for the heavy downpours, the lightning, but also that isolated severe risk. So here's 9 p.m., still seeing that line passing to the southeast at 10 o'clock. And then by 11 p.m., there still will be some rain ongoing, but that severe threat will be done, so at least you can go to bed and not have to worry too much about it. As we look ahead to Wednesday, we will have a chance for a few isolated showers on Wednesday, primarily for areas south of Chattanooga, so mainly looking at North Georgia and North Alabama as far as Wednesday. So 87, warm and humid today, but yes, we will have those storms. Tomorrow and the rest of the week, temperatures not as warm, kind of hovering around 80 degrees.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
$7:20. Well, that's the end. 7:24 with Janet Jackson. Mix 104.1. We're on your phone, mobile devices. I got a report yesterday, tens of thousands of you have downloaded the Mix 104.1 app, so you're listening, watching right there, phone, mobile device. Thanks to CHI Memorial. We're also on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. All right, Bridget, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What do you got?
Okay, happy birthday to Rob Sherlin today. Good morning, Rob. Happy birthday. Also, Emma Davis is 20 today, and then Colton Lane Goins is 6 years old, a kindergartner at Hopewell Elementary, and he is the great-grandson of Terry and Sue Kaywood. His family is very proud of him. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller with eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank gives you more for a better banking experience with convenience in mind.
Brian Trotter, who was a Mix 104. Well, hey, Brian, you weren't on Mix 104.1. You're back when we played the old country music, and then we realized back in about 2000 that US 101 was going to continue playing country, so we changed our format in the year 2000. Well, hey, Brian, that'll be our 30th anniversary memory of the morning. Yeah, I know.
What did he have to say?
Brian says, quote, when Janet sang that in Knoxville a few years back, I was center stage, 10th row. She was looking right at me.
Wow.
He's trying to join the Jackson family. Anyway, hey, tell me about Presley Baggett. What's going on with her?
Yes, my niece Presley at Prospect. She had her 5th grade graduation yesterday evening and racked up some big awards. She came away with the academic award and then also the principal's award as well. So we are all so very proud of her. She is involved in pretty much everything that there is at Prospect. And so she was chosen by the faculty and the principal. So just so very proud of her.
Wow. And so 5th grade?
5th grade.
So what happens next year?
Headed to Lake Forest Middle School, where
Lake
she's
Forest.
already made the cheer squad, the basketball cheer squad.
Is that right?
Yes. Yes.
And well, that'll be good. We, maybe get her in there with since she's won the principal award. Shouldn't she just go ahead and be the principal? Understand they're looking out there.
One of her best friends is his son, actually, Grayson.
Too bad. Well, that's it'll be a smooth transition. Let's see here. So we're getting word that Martha Stewart. Now you remember her?
Yes.
Now Martha is the chef, the homemaker, does everything around the house, whatever. And then she went to prison for a while. We don't talk about that anymore. But Martha Stewart is now, ladies and gentlemen, the oldest Sports Illustrated swimsuit model in history. Martha Stewart. Hey, and I believe, Fruit Loops, we have a picture of this. Is that right? There she is.
Yes, boss.
Oh, there you are. So Martha Stewart is actually on the cover. Now, there's multiple covers. She's one of them. Because then we saw that through many news reports this morning that Megan Fox is also, by the way, Megan Fox is born in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. She's 37 today, and she's on a cover.
Okay.
Where she left Brian Austin Green for 90210 fame for Machine Gun Kelly. Which, anyway. So there's Martha, and we're seeing a picture of her right now, mixedtv.tv. What do you think, Bridget?
She looks fantastic.
81 years old.
How about
that? The magazine, they're saluting Martha Stewart. It was revealed yesterday with Savannah Guthrie and Hoda. I love them on the Today Show yesterday. So anyway, there she is, Martha Stewart on the cover of the Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition. Megan Fox on another cover, and they probably have more covers than that. So there you go. Hey, this week, Mix 30 is presented by our friends at Misfit Tacos. We love Misfit. Greg Hicks coming in later. Next hour, as a matter of fact, it's Misfit Taco Tuesday, so he'll be in to update us on the very latest. Mix 30 is presented by TVFCU Mortgage Department. The TVFCU Mortgage Department, where when you purchase or get your mortgage at TVFCU, they'll pay for your appraisal. And actually, Kim Gunter is coming in next hour. Going to talk with her, and she's bringing one of our friends from TVFCU with her this morning. But anyway, Misfit Tacos is our prize this week. We're doing celebrating 30 years of Mix 104.1 with 30 contests in about 30 weeks. It's give or take.
Ish.
Yeah, we didn't do it last week. We had too much going on. Misfit Tacos giving away a picnic pack. That's 12 select tacos. Well, I'll eat that. I can get that by myself.
Yeah.
Greg announced he's also doing pizza, doing Misfit Pizza. So Misfit Tacos is, of course, 810 Stewart Road, Northeast in Cleveland. Go to misfittacos.com. Great idea for lunch today. And Bridget, tell them how they can enter our Mix 30 contest today with Misfit Tacos.
Okay, send us a text on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Our number is 614-6499, or call us at that same number on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line. You'll be entered into that drawing.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Former Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam will be a national co-chair of the Senator Tim Scott presidential campaign. He will officially announce his candidacy next week. We'll have more on that coming up at the top of the hour. The Polk County Road Department, they are going to close a portion of Highway 411 for a short time this Thursday, May 18th, for about an hour, beginning at 9 a.m. Chattanooga Metropolitan Airport announced TSA will temporarily relocate their security checkpoint and reduced to one screening lane beginning today through Friday. If you're going to be flying out of the Chattanooga Airport, make plans accordingly. And we'll have the full update from the Bradley County Commission meeting, voting session held yesterday. Of course, you can go back and watch that, the Bradley County Commission meeting, at mixtv.tv. Sports, and hey, we're giving away Lookouts tickets, all coming up in a moment.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Traffic!
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford,
That's how
Cleveland.
I normally say it off the air,
Yes.
so I thought I'd share it with you people. How about that?
Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Buick GMC truck is saying yes to low interest rates in May. During this event-packed month, the GMC is offering 2.9% APR financing for 60 months on the 2023 1500 Sierra SLT Crew Cab and 3.9% APR financing for 60 months on the popular Buick Encore GX SUV. And your first payment won't be due until September. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller with eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance on May 22nd, which is Monday. They are relocating to a larger, more convenient branch at 950 25th Street in Cleveland at the intersection of Peerless Road. Call them at 423-458-3007. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Looking for the dealer who's gonna give you more. Kia.
The future of healthcare is here. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is changing the way we approach healthcare. With our program, you get personalized attention from a healthcare provider who knows your health history, free generic medications, discount brand name medications, and convenient telemedicine options. We are committed to providing quality, accessible healthcare for all. Join us in shaping the future of healthcare with Direct Primary Care Associates and our new pharmacy benefits. Direct Primary Care Associates, the future of healthcare.
Hey listeners, there's a new buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Mix 104.1 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
91. Also you, Bridget, were over at the funeral visitation yesterday, and
Yes.
an amazing couple. You know, Dan's parents, both 91 years of age. His mother passing away, but his dad was there. He told me, his dad told me yesterday, this is Dan Cord's father, that they went in the ministry in 1953.
Wow.
And they started, Dan was telling me, some 20 Christian schools around the world.
Wow.
They're originally from South Dakota. And so Dan and his Patty, of course, his wife and his family all there. And what an amazing couple. And ministry since 53. And his dad, I tell you, I'd never met him until yesterday, but a wonderful man. So be thinking and praying for Dan Cord and his family. They're actually heading to their native South Dakota. His mother will be buried in Sturgis, South Dakota, actually on Friday, but they are driving across the country beginning this morning to go back to South Dakota. Springdale Heating and Air, I tell you, you want a great business, folks, one built on the principles that you expect. That is Springdale Heating and Air, old-fashioned friendly, always more than your money's worth. Call him, Dan Cord and his great staff, at 479-6363. And I believe the guys told yesterday, a bunch of them listen every morning, so good morning to our friends there.
Yes, a lot of his employees were there for him, and it was great seeing them yesterday.
479-6363. Mixed Mornings also sponsored in part by Dollywood. Bridget, what's happening?
Yeah, as spring continues to blossom, Dollywood's Flower and Food Festival is going on through June 11th. It offers park guests a brilliant backdrop for fun in the Smokies, thanks to more than 500,000 blooms. Fresh taste of spring and unique entertainment offerings throughout the park. There's no such thing as too much of a good spring at TripAdvisor's #1 U.S. theme park. That is Dollywood.
Well, I love Dolly. She's a national treasure. Hey, I tell you what, before the weather, we're going to, I'm about 20 minutes late in doing this, and you know, whatever, get over it. We're going to give away 4 tickets to see the Chattanooga Lookouts right now, actually, for tomorrow night. No, that's not true. It's 11:15 tomorrow, so it's a business person special. 11:15 is pretty early. Anyway, whatever.
I'll go.
Okay. Well, it's still great. So you get 4 tickets to see the Lookouts in Biloxi. It's tomorrow, 11:15 a.m. If you want to go, we're gonna let's just put 10 minutes on the clock here, maybe 11 minutes. I don't know. Put it on the clock till 7:50. You can call or text 423-614-6499. We'll do a drawing. Call or text 423-614-6499. 4 tickets to see the Lookouts are playing Biloxi tomorrow at 11:15 at Lookout Stadium. Guess it's AT&T Stadium in downtown Chattanooga. We'll give those away here at about 8 o'clock. All right, inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
The Mermaid Mattress Holiday Sale is going on now. Buy select iCool and L&K mattress sets by Mermaid and receive a free adjustable base upgrade only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, cloudy skies early in the day and then scattered thunderstorms developing this afternoon. We do have an isolated severe risk between 5 p.m. and 11 p.m. this evening. Wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour and hail possible as well, mainly to our north. So this is a greater risk for McMinn County, Ray County, and Monroe County in our listening area. That according to our friends at Local 3 Weather. So we'll be sure to keep you up to date. And then for tomorrow, we'll have cloudy skies early in the day, partly cloudy later in the afternoon, a high of 80 and a low of 58 tomorrow evening. And then on Thursday, partly cloudy early and a few rain showers developing later in the day with a high of 78. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 68 degrees.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
It's a CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello, human kindness. CHI Memorial Convenient Care, there for you 7 days a week in the Public Shopping Center, Polo Parkway in Cleveland. The sports sponsored by the Town Squire at 20 before 8. Did you know the Town Squire Squire has tuxedo rentals? Yes, they do. For weddings, proms, special occasions, come in and check out their tux department. The Town Squire's been offering tux rentals for over 4 decades. Pick out a traditional style or a fashion trending tux in slim or ultra slim fit. They have it all. They have the latest colors and style to fulfill your rental needs for formal attire. They offer t-shirts to tuxedos at the Town Squire since 1977. Thank you for allowing them to serve your clothing needs all these years. The Town Squire in the Stewart Park Plaza at 1717 Keith Street Northwest, Cleveland, Tennessee. Well, the Braves broke out of their losing streak last night, big time, 12-0 over the Texas Rangers in Arlington last night. Braves at the Rangers, 8:05 first pitch tonight, right here, Mix 104.1, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Well, the NBA Western Conference Finals tip off tonight. Lakers at the number 1 seeded Denver Nuggets. Los Angeles Lakers at the Denver Nuggets, 8:30 tonight on ESPN. The NBA said yesterday that the Lakers-Warriors series was the most watched semifinals since 1996. Yeah. Big time. Also, the NBA draft lottery will happen at halftime of that game. That means that there will be a team will get they'll decide who gets the number 1 pick in next month's NBA draft. Former Atlanta Falcons and Colts quarterback Matt Ryan has joined CBS Sports as an NFL analyst, but in his tweet announcing his new gig, he said it's not a retirement post. Well, I love Matty Ice, but buddy, it's time. Walker Valley softball, hey, congratulations, Lauren Lemberg, her team. They ended their season last night. They lost in the region semifinals at Coffee County, 4-0. Big congratulations to Coach Lemberg and the girls, everybody involved, Walker Valley softball this season. Cleveland High School soccer will be in the region tournament tonight at Shelbyville Central. So good luck to Cleveland soccer. And, of course, we're looking forward to Walker Valley baseball. They're going to be in the sub-state series, which goes to a best-of-2 out of 3 series beginning this season on Thursday. More on that coming up as we go along. All right, at 17 now before the hour.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been...
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
What's happening this morning?
Hey, markets were up yesterday. The Dow closed up 47 points to close at 33,349. S&P up 12 to close at 4,136, and the NASDAQ up 80 points yesterday to close at 12,365. So markets were positive yesterday. Back to you guys in the studio.
Bobby Ludwig is your Edward Jones financial advisor, preparing for the regular season finale of Church League softball. When is that?
Hey, we have for Thursday's our last game, and then we go into a double elimination tournament. And based on our record during the regular season, we will play in the tournament. We'll be seeded in the tournament. So we suspect we'll be playing a pretty decent team going into the tournament, Steve.
Well, that's bad news for your team, I'll go ahead and tell you. Church of Grace Point. That's bad news.
Yeah, well, we just want to play some good games, that's all. I don't care to win the tournament. We just want to compete, right?
What was that, Brendan?
They want to have fun. That's what it's all about.
Oh, is that what it's all about?
We want to have fun, but part of being fun is having somewhat of a competitive team. And, when we do, we have fun, we have play. But anyway.
Sounds like you've already started the postseason party here at 7:47 Eastern Time. Anyway.
That's right. Hey, Dallas said nobody likes a blowout, right? Nobody likes to get beat somebody by 26 points. So we just need to play a full game. That's all I care about.
Hey, Bobby.
Anyway.
Hey,
yes, Steve.
Here are the words I live by.
Okay.
There's no I in team, but there's an I in win. Okay? Those are words I live by.
There you go.
How do we get a hold of you?
We got to play softball sometime. Next time we played in Mount Olive, why don't you come out and play with us? He'll be our guest shortstop.
We don't want him.
No, he wants me to play for him.
Next time we play.
No, that's
you can
fine.
Video it.
I'll be in line for pickleball with Turner Jackson. We'll just be waiting. It's okay. All right.
Hey, you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, it's 473-2215, or stop by and see me. 2060 North Dakota, right by the old Liner gas station.
So, Bobby, what did we learn today?
What did we learn today? There's no I in team, but there is an I in win.
Yes! Oh, I love it. All right, thanks, Bobby. I got to go. All right, there he is, the great Bobby Ludwig. We ought to just all take a field trip and go watch them play because they're so bad. I mean, the matter of fact, when they won their first game this year over Crossroads, Mickey Clark disbanded their team. And gave them a talk. Matter of fact, he pulled a Pat Summitt, and he made the team run from the church down to Tinsley, or Tinsley back to the church down to Bradley. So, and I thought that was intelligent. I thought that was good, and it really made them play better. All right, we're on a contest right now. You want to go see the Lookouts tomorrow? 4 tickets. See the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Biloxi Shuckers. Is that right? Yeah. This is an 11:15 game. Is this church or is this the Lookouts? Is this right? 11:15 tomorrow, 4 tickets. It's a business person special at Lookout Stadium tomorrow, AT&T Stadium. If you want to go, call or text 423-614-6499. You could win 4 tickets, see the Lookouts in Biloxi tomorrow at 11:15. Hope they're serving biscuits there tomorrow.
Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Cleveland, right off I-75 and exit.
Mixed Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9, MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
It's the Hardee's Star Deal Combo. Get a Hardee's Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger, crispy 3-piece hand-breaded chicken tenders, or original hot ham and cheese with a small fry and drink for just $5.99. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
For over 43 years, Mermaid Mattress has provided billions of hours of sleep, won many awards, and sold over 600,000 mattresses. But the only number we care about is the one community we built together. Is your current mattress still in good shape, but not as comfortable as it used to be? Trade in your used mattress and we'll give you up to $600 credit toward your new one. And we'll donate your gently used mattress to a local family in need.
If you're ready for your best night's sleep, then we're ready for you. Only at Mermaid Mattress. Chattanooga's best of the best for like a million years now.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com, proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Stop by today and take advantage of Bradley County's largest pre-owned inventory, or visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty, 472-2173, bender-realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
We're all picky about our produce, and whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
Dad, I don't feel so good.
What'd you say, babe?
I don't feel so good.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want to take your temperature?
Yes, please.
Yeah, it does look high. Let's schedule an appointment with DPCA.
Direct Primary Care Associates is here to help at times just like these. The convenience of same-day and telemed visits. They are always available to help with your busy lifestyle. Visit us online at directpca.com.
Okay. Let's actually pretty funny. Well, what's wrong with you? Anyway, let's go to the Simmons Bank celebration list. Mix 1041, 7 before 8. We also have a winner on our Chattanooga Lookouts ticket giveaway. Do that after the Simmons Bank celebration list.
Will do.
Or Ken Do will be out here picketing like the Hollywood writers are picketing.
Happy birthday to Rob Sherlin today. Also, Emma Davis is 20. And then Colton Lane Goins is 6 years old today, a kindergartner at Hopewell, the great-grandson of Terry and Sue Kaywood. His family is very proud of him. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller with eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank works hard to help make their customers' dreams come true.
All right, and who wins the contest?
Yes, that Lookouts winner is Coy Gerard. Congratulations.
Hey, Coy, since that information came from Ashley RFRV with the Lookouts game time at 11:15, I would encourage you to go to their website and make sure that's correct. But she told us it's 11:15.
Right.
Which would be a business person special. Lookouts in the Biloxi Shuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, we got this information in this morning, and I don't, I'm going to give you a choice here. A choice of stories. Do you want to hear, I'm going to give you, there's two choices.
Okay.
Do you want to hear about workers spend this much time per year getting coffee at work, or Americans are now snacking 3 times a day? Which one would you like to hear about?
Let's hear about the first one.
Workers spending this much time per year getting coffee. If you're anything like the typical coffee drinking office worker, you spend about 50 hours a year standing in line for a cup of coffee at work. A study of 2,000 workers finds it takes an average of 16 minutes that's great, to leave your desk, buy a cup of coffee. I will add, it's Scooter's Coffee is on tap here, and it's free. And 16 minutes to leave your desk, buy a coffee, and come back. With a typical office worker making 3 coffee runs per week. Well, I guess this is leaving the office. Oh, leaving the office. Translates to 2,496 minutes taken up by getting coffee or a full work week per year. Now, no wonder everyone here volunteers to go get the coffee at Scooter's.
It only takes 3 minutes at Scooter's.
That's a good point. That's the official coffee of Mixed Mornings. Tell me a little more. You know what? You primed the pump now, Bridget. People, tell me a little more about Scooter's Coffee, our friend Claudia Parker.
Okay, stop by. They're a great location here in Cleveland on Keith Street in front of Leisure Time Bowling. They also have the location in Sweetwater as well. You can get any of their coffees, hot, blended, or iced. So check out their famous Caramelicious. That is their most popular drink. And then they also have their famous homemade cinnamon rolls and great breakfast items as well. That's at Scooter's Coffee.
I'm now interested in the other story, so I'm going. Go ahead, Fruit Loops.
So Bridget spends twice as much time because she has to get herself coffee and you coffee.
True.
I wondered if anybody was going to bring that up, and we have guests come in here all the time because Bridget, yes, paying me back, by the way, for 17 years of being mean to me on the radio. Okay?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Fruit Loop, she does. But let me tell you something. Like I tell her every time. So she gets me coffee when sports starts at 7:30. I may be habitual. I'm crazy, and I know I'm crazy. I understand I'm crazy. If you understand you're crazy, it's fine. But here's the deal about, and I tell her this every time. I say, no, brother, you stay here.
Oh.
We'll switch.
Oh.
We'll switch.
If I forget to get your coffee, I get yelled at.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
You're saying please, but you're yelling it.
No. I'm always yelling.
Yeah, that's true.
Americans snack 3 times a day. Fruit Loops, how many snacks do you eat a day?
Probably 2 a day.
You're such a liar. God almighty. Are you in Liars Anonymous?
Probably
I
closer
just
to 5
outed
a
you.
day, but that's okay.
You moron. What?
Probably closer to 5 a day.
See? Americans now snacking on average 3 times a day. A new study finds nearly half Americans snacking 3 or more times a day and accounts for a quarter of our total daily food intake. Study finds many millennials and Gen Zers. Are you a millennial or a Gen Zer? Fruit Loops.
I think I'm Gen Z.
That explains everything. Are now eating snack food as meals. Last year, Americans bought, listen to this, $181 billion worth of potato chips, Oreos, gummy bears. That's $20 billion more junk than the year before.
Wow. How about that?
Okay.
Well, now, if we include Oreos, I do snack at least 5 times a day.
He loves Oreos.
Do you take the top off the Oreo and lick the cream?
Absolutely not. No, that is.
Did you? Boy, we struck a chord there, Bridget. Did you hear that? That's the most emotion I've heard out of you in 2.5 years.
That is disrespectful.
No, it's not. No. So you eat the whole thing together?
You eat it together.
Have you ever tried it?
Yes.
Don't knock it till you try it. What?
It was horrible. Oreo's meant to be eaten as it's created.
I don't know where to. I mean, my brain is so overloaded right now. It's unbelievable with stuff to say. And it's 8 a.m. I'm supposed to be doing the news, but yet we're talking to you about how you eat an Oreo. Let me tell you something. I tell you what we'll do. I want to know. Okay, so now you've started something. I'm going to ask the audience how to eat your Oreos. How do you eat your Oreos? And let me tell you something. Are you going to be like Fruit Loops, eat the whole thing at one time, missing half your life? Or do you do like God intended, and you take the Oreo apart, and I won't say you can't lick the cream, eat the cream. Okay? And it's like 2 snacks at one time. So you'd have less snacks if you did it like this. Wouldn't be one of these 3 billion losers or whatever snacking it 3 times a day or 5 times or 6 times, whatever you're doing. I mean, 3 times just gets. How do you eat an Oreo? I want to know. 423-614-6499. Text me on the Darren Miller text line. What?
If you take it apart, then how do you dip it in milk?
Oh, saying I don't dip it in milk. I don't eat cereal. I can't eat soggy food.
Oh.
God did not. I don't even. The Lord didn't make cereal. That's the devil. So I don't eat soggy food of any. Now, I do dip biscuits in gravy. That's fine. But how do you eat an Oreo? That's the question. I tell you what I'll do. We'll do a drawing, and I'll have to do this. The station will have to do this. I won't do it. We'll buy you 2 things of your favorite Oreos. Right down here at Harry's.
Oh.
We'll just go right down here at Harry's.
Wow, nice.
Buy you 2. Now, you know what? We're going to Food City. We'll get you. You know what? I'll get you 4 things of Oreos. 4.
Wow.
4 things of Oreos. We'll do this till 9. How to eat your Oreo. We'll get your favorite flavor. Now, that's another thing. If you eat anything other than the plain Oreo, you ought to be put in prison. Now, I do like the chocolate filling Oreo. I can tell right now Bridget's getting overheated with text over here. Also, now we struck a chord. We start talking Oreos, people get interested. All right, how to eat your Oreo, 423-614-6499. I'll give you 4 packages of Oreos. You can snack 10 times a day. All right, I don't know where we're so far behind now. It's unbelievable. Sorry to Rick's Plumbing. The Owens. I bet. Hey, Josh and Jason, how you beating your Oreos? Because let me tell you something. You can join the Communist Party with Austin Fruit Loops over here, and not take the top off and eat your Oreo. How do you eat your Oreos?
I'm with Austin.
You are not. I can tell that you are lying.
No double stuff, no alternate flavors, just the plain Oreo dipped in milk.
Oh, and then do you dip it in milk? No, of course not. Because a real American ain't going to eat that soggy food. Well, actually, real Americans are. I got to go here. Just text us. I'll give you 4. We'll buy you 4 packages of your favorite type of Oreo, but I'll only buy the plain. That's all I'm doing. No, I like the chocolate filling, too, actually. Back in a second. Tell me about Rick's Plumbing. What's going on over there, Bridget? Come on.
Okay, we'll call Jason or Josh at Rick's Plumbing Service today at 423-595-6143. They're a family-owned business specializing in new commercial and residential plumbing. They can do it all. They have been in business in Cleveland for 35 years.
Hey, Fruit Loops, Kendra Gray at Lee University agrees with you. She eats her Oreo all-in-one Oreo sandwich made by Mondelez. They had record profits, by the way. Wall Street Journal reported yesterday. So Kendra Gray at Lee eats them just like you, because now people are texting me. Okay? I just looked over and saw that.
I mean, that's proof. There's no wiser person in Cleveland than Kendra Gray.
Oh, she's great. Oh, tremendous. But, everybody's got a flaw. You got to be folks, I'm telling you, if you eat your Oreo together, you're missing half your life. Okay? You got to break the Oreo up, and then it's like 2 snacks in one. You people are going to cut down on a snack. Come on. You people belong in the Communist Party if you're not breaking up your.
Who made you this way, Steve?
I don't know. Hey, Oma. All right, Bridget, come on, let's do traffic. We're so far behind, it's incredible.
We have to read some of these answers at some point. This download for Cleveland.
I'll do it now. You know what? The waters are trouble. Okay. Go ahead. I'll do it before traffic. Debbie. Hey, Debbie Melton, how do you eat your Oreo?
What's an Oreo? What's an Oreo, Steve?
Joey Ezel takes them apart, eats the cream, and then dips it in the milk.
There we go. That's okay.
And he only likes the original Oreos.
There we go, Joy. That's a smart man. Waste Connections right there.
This person says all at once.
Nice.
Roberta Eldridge says Oreos dunked in milk whole. Let's see. Jamie Rogers says, I eat my Oreos quietly in the closet so I don't have to share with my kids.
Or your husband.
Let's see. Alexio says 2 at a time. There you go.
There we go, Alexio. Now we're talking. That's good, buddy.
You cannot eat an Oreo without milk, period. And let's see.
Hey, we got to put your name on it. If you're texting us, got to put your name on it so we can buy you 4 bags of Oreos.
This one says I drown mine, I guess, in milk. This one, Estrella Collins, says break it in half.
Yeah, there we go. That's right.
Let's see. Tammy Randolph says, my favorite way to eat Oreos are deep fried, but on a regular day I take them apart, eat the cream, dip the Oreo in ice cream.
Now that's a great idea, Tammy, down at the Chamber of Commerce.
Let's see. Aletha Jones says, leave it together by themselves, dip it in milk. The peanut butter chocolate are really good. You need to try them, Steve.
Nope, no
Live
thanks.
on the wild side, she
No
says.
thanks, Aletha. We love you, but no thanks. Over at Life Care.
Let's see. Jim Veenstra says his granddaughter licks the creamy center and then hides the chocolate. I'm not sure what that rest of that meant.
Jim, if she's doing that at your house, call Volunteer Ridipest, and that's the reason for the ant trail. Okay.
With coffee. Okay.
Oh, that's good. Now, I have done that. We got to go. I'm sorry.
Okay.
We'll keep taking them. We'll do this till 9. 423-614-6499. Any traffic problems?
No, we're good.
Don Ledford Memorial Day Sale. Back in a moment.
Report is brought to you by L&B Appliance.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups. Making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you. Come see us!
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of we the people. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
It's the Hardee's Star Deal Combo. Get a Hardee's Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger, crispy 3-piece hand-breaded chicken tenders, or original hot ham and cheese with a small fry and drink for just $5.99. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one. And there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great. And their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Peyton's
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. The FBI says changes have already been made in response to what's in a special counsel report about its investigation into ties between the Trump campaign and Russia. Fox's Alexandria Hoff.
This report, more than 300 pages, the culmination of 4 years worth of work. And at the core, the question was, did the FBI properly vet what ended up being politically motivated evidence that was brought to them? Durham's answer is no. In the report, he writes the DOJ and FBI failed to uphold their important mission of strict fidelity to the law.
Former President Trump tells Fox the investigation was a total disgrace. Ukraine's military reports shooting down everything Russia fired at its capital, Kyiv, overnight.
Ukraine says it had to defend against the maximum number in the shortest time. A reported 18 missiles, 6 Iranian-made attack drones, and 3 reconnaissance drones.
Fox's Jonathan Savage. 3 people are reported injured by falling debris. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. It's 1041. Good morning, everybody. 10 minutes after 8. So, Bridget, we're going to have to. So listen. We're getting inundated with messages here because we've apparently struck an emotional chord on how people eat their Oreos.
Yeah.
Because God knows there's nothing important happening in the world but that.
We just got another really good one in.
Well, can we do the news?
I can wait.
Can I do the news for a moment?
Sure, go ahead.
And then we're going to get back to the Oreo conversation. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. We are on Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv. We are on Talk 1013 The Buzz. Going to be joined by our friends from TVFCU in just a moment. But first, a trial in McMinn County. A jury has found Christopher Reese Young guilty of first-degree murder for the death of 61-year-old Donna Riggins in February of 2020. Young sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. That, according to WTVC Television. The Bradley County Commission met Monday, and Mayor Davis commended Bradley County Fire Chief Sean Fairbanks and his department for the recent ISO rating. As of August 1st, Bradley County will have an ISO rating of 3. That means they are in the top 3% in the nation. Also, Bradley County Director of Schools Dr. Linda Cash and Finance Director Susan Wilcutt presented a balanced budget to the Bradley County Commission for the 23-24 fiscal year. The budget passed by the school board last week at $102 million. Of that amount, 79% went towards salaries and benefits, as we have reported. Former Governor of Tennessee, Bill Haslam, will be the national co-chair of the Senator of South Carolina, Tim Scott, presidential campaign. Politico reporting this morning that former Governor Haslam will co-chair the senator's campaign, which will officially be announced next week. And he is saying he is honored to do so. Also in our news this morning, Polk County Road Department says a portion of Highway 411 will be closed for a short time this Thursday beginning at 9 a.m. Going to be closed for about an hour. They're going to install an aerial crossing of a fiber optic cable. Chattanooga Metropolitan Airport announced TSA is going to relocate there in the airport. They're going to relocate their security checkpoint, reduced to one screening lane starting today through Friday as part of their ongoing terminal expansion. Passengers advised to arrive at least 2.5 hours before their flight departure time, Kim Gunter. And you know what? That news just makes me want to take my shoes off. Just immediately.
He did. He kicked him right off, everyone.
Just right off, everybody. So I'm one of those people. I always get called to the side to get checked out. Always. When I'm flying.
Yeah, you've got that look about you. Very suspicious.
That's what she said. Literally. All right. So, hey, come on. We're gonna talk to you in a second, and but first, Bridget. Okay. So, what are we hearing about? And I tell you, recap the Oreo thing because some people are just joining us. But right before they flip the station, what's happening?
So we are asking you how you eat your Oreos. Do you pull them apart? Do you eat them whole? Do you eat them with coffee? We've gotten so many different ways that people eat their Oreos. So this is actually Austin's cousin, Holly Carroll, that texts us here.
Okay.
She skewers her Oreos on a fork and then dunks them into milk. That way the whole cookie gets soggy and her fingers don't get cold.
I was going to tell you, that's exactly what my husband was saying last week, and he was like, it was like revolutionary. He's like, this is the way. You put it on a fork.
You put an Oreo on a fork?
I mean, I don't, but apparently Holly does.
How in the world does that happen? I mean, how do you even do that?
Stick the fork in between the cookie.
Okay, well, I'll see that.
You got to have double stuff, I assume, for this to work, right?
I would think so. And now, Kim, introduce our friend here, if you will, please.
I will. This is the lovely and talented Holly Goins, and she has been with TVFCU how long, Holly?
18 years.
18 years.
So her knowledge, her brain is full of beautiful wisdom for TVFCU.
Wow. Holly, tell us about what you do with TVFCU.
Well, currently I am now in the marketing department, which is very exciting for me. Before that, I was a branch manager. But part of my job description was community involvement, business development, and that happened to be my favorite part of my job. So now that's what I do as my job. So it's great.
And of course, Kim Gunter, Vice President of Marketing, TVFCU. It's just us here. What's it like working for her? I mean, it's just got to be it's just got. I mean, is it drudgery? Well, listen, I've known her 20 years, or whenever she came to Cleveland. So how bad is it? Just go ahead and tell us.
Oh, Kim is great. Her energy is awesome.
She really is. No,
yes, we love her.
You put her in such a weird spot. Like, how did she be honest about how great it is to work together without sounding like she's sucking up or something?
No, I've always admired Kim, even when I knew her before Tennessee Valley.
Oh yeah, we figured out we've known each other 15, 17 years being in the credit union movement together. So it is so great to have Holly on the team. She is connected to this community. Will you just talk about some of the stuff you do with this community here and Bradley, McMinn, Meigs, Polk, that whole deal?
Well, I've been involved with the Chamber of Athens for a very long time. I've served on the board for about the past 5 years. I've taught for junior achievement for many years.
Yes, was it yesterday or Monday?
Last week on Wednesday, I taught at North City, third graders. That was so much fun. I always get nervous before because I'm like, oh, all these kids, but we had a blast, and I'm always glad.
They're very small. You can take them.
It was so cute because one kid come up to me and he was like, this is actually pretty fun.
Yay!
So I passed. I think I passed.
And our buddy Rob Preston at the Athens Chamber.
Yes, my buddy Rob. He's awesome.
You guys have got Chipper Jones coming to the Athens Chamber here next month.
Yes. We're very excited about Chipper Jones coming.
That is June 24th?
June 24th.
Yeah.
I believe it's, is it presented by TVFCU?
That's exactly right. We are so lucky to have that opportunity to bring, the speakers that the Athens Chamber brings in is so phenomenal for this community. It's really fun. So yeah, TVFCU is super proud to sponsor that.
And yesterday I went to my first ambassador meeting for the Chamber of Bradley, Cleveland. And that was awesome. Zach is very cool. He has a very great mission for this community. And I was all in because I believe this is an awesome place to be, and I want to be involved more even now.
Well, Zach Brooks doing an incredible job at the Chamber. Well, but here's the most important question, apparently, of the hour. How do you eat your Oreos?
I dunk them in milk.
Whole.
Do you do the fork sit?
Now, if I don't have milk, I break them apart.
Yeah. Oh, boy. So what are you running for? You're going both sides of the aisle here.
She can unite the people.
Oh, yeah. She's a uniter, not a divider. I'm a divider. She's a uniter. I love it. Kim, how do you eat your Oreos?
How do I? I will do whole or break them apart. It's not specific. I'm just undecided, I guess.
You're an undecided voter. All right, Bridget, go ahead. Bridget's itching over here.
She's
Tell
got
me
some
all
more
this.
cool ones.
Yeah, so Dwight Richardson says, what God has joined together, let no man break apart. And then Selah.
Hey, Dwight, listen, I want to know, now, we were in the same place on Mother's Day Sunday, and I waited 90 minutes for our food. Dwight, how long did you wait for your food? So anyway, but I'm not saying
we have to wait till he text the HHM text line for that reply.
Well, that's we're just gonna let that one move on. Apparently, it wasn't in Cleveland, which was a mistake. But it's my mother choosing places. All right, over to you.
Yeah, so continue to text us. Sell it there in text line. Darren Miller, eXp Realty, 614-6499. We want to know how you eat your Oreos.
Yeah, hey, Fruit Loops, look what you started here.
Apparently there is some major divide.
I think what unites us all is our passion for how we eat our Oreos, and I'm proud that people are so proud of how they eat their Oreos.
Yep. Well, I mean,
you want to talk about TVFCU?
I think that would be better than the Oreo conversation.
Well, Holly's doing some really exciting things with
let's talk about it.
local merchants and talking about our basically our Shop Local, Save Local program with our checking accounts.
What's happening?
Yes, so this is a program we have called Bazing. And what's great about Bazing is it gives small businesses, our local merchants, exposure. And you all know we just wrapped up Idea Leap.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. We gave life-changing money to some small businesses and actually talked to one of them yesterday. It was Rod from Rod's Rock and Rolls. So I called in to talk to him because I wanted to talk to him about Bazing also. And he was still just reeling and overwhelmed. He's like, there's so many people. There's people coming from all over to see me. You know, even the mayor came to see me and shook my hand. And he said, I'm just overwhelmed with the business. I'm so excited. I'm so happy and so thankful for TVFCU. And I said, that's great, Rod. You know, because exposure really is the key to a small business, getting the exposure. So with Bazing, we can sign up local businesses for free for that program, and what it is it is a portal for our members with Perks checking accounts. They have access to it. We ask that the business offer a deal, just a small deal, some type of coupon or something, and then our Perks checking account holders see these deals and they shop at those merchants. And that gives those businesses exposure to our 173,000 member base.
My goodness, that's a wonderful idea. How can people get, small business people get more information about this?
They are more than welcome to contact me.
Or maybe go to the website or something.
They can just call TVFCU at our main line.
They can call our main line.
3600 and be connected with Holly.
Yes, and as for me, Holly Goins in marketing.
And we have stuff on the website as well under our Shop Local, Save Local. If you look under our checking accounts, you can get connected to that Shop Local, Save Local. So that's great for people who want to have checking accounts with us because they can get all those awesome deals. Sometimes on my way in here, I stop by Lassiter's, and their deal was a free cookie. So I get my coffee. It's not an Oreo. It's a delicious chocolate chip cookie.
Well, there we go.
But yeah, that's just a local example. And the way I know about it is I've got my app and I pop it up and I say, you can go to food and it'll show you these local merchants that have these great deals for you. And hopefully Rod will be on that path soon.
Yes, Rod was very excited about joining. I talked to 7 businesses yesterday and they were all very excited about joining to get the exposure. Another thing great about this app is, say you go off on vacation somewhere, you go to Florida, you can change your location and there's deals there too.
Oh,
that is true.
So this is a great benefit for a Perks checking account with Tennessee Valley.
All right, and what's the website for TVFCU? How do we get more information?
TVFCU.com.
Very, very good. I do want to go back. We haven't spoken, Kim, since the Idea Elite grant. As Holly was saying, it was unbelievable here in Cleveland, but also you had 2 more events after that.
That's right. It was a phenomenal week. $175,000 given between 11 small businesses serving our community here in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Dalton, this whole local area. And it just got so much exposure for these businesses. It was amazing to see just proud tears. I mean, even before the money was given out at the Chattanooga one contestant came on, and at the support of her cheering section, I could see she got a little verklempt and had to, prepare herself to speak, because just knowing how many people are supporting those small businesses and are excited about what they do was just phenomenal to see.
Well, that is just another example of TVFCU and what you do in this community. And, of course, here in Cleveland, it was Direct Primary Care Associates, Brian Fretwell.
Oh, yeah. Gosh, just the nature of their business does so much for our local community. It is exciting what they're doing.
It certainly is. Biscuit Envy, and then, of course, Rod's Rock and Rolls, as we were just saying. So, Kim, one more time, how do we get all the information about TVFCU?
You can find it all on TVFCU.com. And we've covered a lot today, but the really important thing is how connected we are to this community and how much we want to do for small business through our Idea Elite program or becoming a merchant, the phenomenal checking accounts we offer that we help support all these people and have great benefits, mortgages, auto loans. I just really want people to know that we are here to help with all of the financial services for people, for businesses, and Holly is out there in the world making it happen and connecting people in this region.
And another example is right here at Mix 1041. Mix 30 is the celebration of 30 years of Mix 1041.
That's right.
30 contests in 30 weeks presented by TVFCU's Mortgage Department. Don't forget, when you get your mortgage at TVFCU, TVFCU will pay your appraisal.
Woo-woo!
There you go. And this week it's Misfit Tacos. They're giving away a picnic pack. 12 select tacos of your choice. I said earlier I could eat that by myself. So Misfit Tacos, you can, Bridget, tell them how they can register for that. We're going to give that away on Friday at 5 o'clock.
Okay, you can text us right now. The Sell It There in text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty, 614-6499, or call us at that same number on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line.
All right, ladies, thanks so much. Holly, great seeing you again, and thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
All right, it's TVFCU, and we're back in a moment. Mark Shepard.
Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com. Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Morning. Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfast starts your day with made-from-scratch sausage and egg biscuits, biscuit and gravy, or syrupy French toast dips. Pick any two, just $5. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
For over 43 years, Mermaid Mattress has provided billions of hours of sleep, won many awards, and sold over 600,000 mattresses. But the only number we care about is the one community we built together. Is your current mattress still in good shape, but not as comfortable as it used to be? Trade in your used mattress and we'll give you up to $600 credit toward your new one. And we'll donate your gently used mattress to a local family in need.
If you're ready for your best night's sleep, then we're ready for you. Only at Mermaid Mattress. Chattanooga's best of the best for like a million years now.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com, proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
Happy Tuesday to you. Today is a storm alert weather day, really focused on the evening hours. As far as getting out the door this morning, really what you have to be concerned with are the foggy conditions outside. Here's a look at our fog and visibility map. You can see a little bit of fog to the east, certainly seeing that dense fog to the west, but what this map is not showing well is we also have a lot of fog through the central part of our viewing area in those valley locations. We'll take another live look at that TDOT camera so you can see really just outside the Local 3 News studios. This is Highway 27. So if you're heading into downtown Chattanooga, these are the conditions you're expected to be driving through. So please watch out really for a lot of our communities for the reduced visibility this morning. Maybe give yourself a couple extra minutes so that we can get to your work, school safely. All right, we'll switch back over to our weather graphics and talk a little bit more about what else to expect when you're heading outside this morning. Mostly clear skies outside of the fog. We do have some few clouds passing through, generally for our northwestern communities. We also have dry roads this morning too, so nothing actively falling. Of course, we did have some of that rain yesterday afternoon, evening, and into the nighttime, but that dwindled down overnight. What we're looking at is to the west of us, a couple of individual spotty showers, a brief heavy downpour, but even those are fading out. We'll just keep an eye on it over the next hour and a half to see if it holds together at all to clip into our western communities. But right now, I do expect that to fade out. What we'll have later today, though, is a risk for severe weather. So this is a severe outlook for today. You can see that orange level 3 enhanced risk well to the northwest, kind of along that Tennessee, Kentucky, Virginia border. Let me zoom in locally and point out to you the severe risk timing for us is really from about 5 p.m. until 11 p.m. So a couple of pop-up storms will be possible this afternoon, but it's really a line that's going to move in through the evening hours that we have to watch out for. So our northern tier communities, you're at that level 2 out of 5 slight risk, meaning a scattered severe storm possible. The further to the south you go, seeing the most of the rest of our area at that level 1 marginal risk. So when we break down the threats then for this evening, primary threats are going to be damaging wind gusts at 60 miles per hour and quarter-size hail. It's limited but not zero. An isolated tornado is possible, but thankfully that severe risk does look like it's going to wrap up before the overnight hours when people might be asleep. So at least that's some good news. So as we look at our futurecast, a mix of sun and clouds this morning, of course, outside those foggy conditions, wind generally coming from the southwest. For the afternoon, a slim chance for a couple of spotty or isolated storms to pop up, but I really want to take you to tonight. So after 5 p.m., here comes this broken line of storms passing over our area. That's going to be the potential for the heavy downpours, the lightning, but also that isolated severe risk. So here's 9 p.m., still seeing that line passing to the southeast at 10 o'clock. And then by 11 p.m., there still will be some rain ongoing, but that severe threat will be done. So at least you can go to bed and not have to worry too much about it. As we look ahead to Wednesday, we will have a chance for a few isolated showers on Wednesday, primarily for areas south of Chattanooga. So mainly looking at North Georgia and North Alabama as far as Wednesday. So 87, warm and humid today, but yes, we will have those storms. Tomorrow and the rest of the week, temperatures not as warm, kind of hovering around 80 degrees.
Park Plaza is the shop that appreciates a customer.
This half hour of Mixed Mornings is brought to you by Health Markets Insurance Agency. Chris Young in Cleveland will be with you every step of the way to find the insurance coverage that's right for you. Trust Health Markets for your health, life, Medicare, or supplemental plans. Call Chris Young at Health Markets Insurance Agency in Cleveland, 423-313-7987, or visit healthmarkets.com.
All right, 8:33. Good morning, everybody, and welcome in here. Let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. Plus, we have an Oreo contest created by Fruit Loops, who I don't know. He got the audience all ready to go for this thing. So, but first, let's check our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Okay, happy birthday to Rob Sherlin today. Also, Emma Davis is 20. Colton Lane Goins is 6 years old today in kindergarten at Hopewell, the great-grandson of Terry and Sue Kaywood. Lloyd Rogers is 85 today. Happy birthday to him. And then Doug and Kim Flack, they are celebrating their 15th wedding anniversary. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller with eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank works hard to help make their customers' dreams come true.
All right. Very good there. And I want to mark my buddy Lloyd Rogers, one of the best people I've ever known. 85 years of age today. We've just heard from his son, Jeff and the whole family. Just honest to goodness, one of the best people ever is Lloyd Rogers. All right. Okay, Bridget. So Austin. Hey, no, let's talk to Austin. You started a debate among the people, because the Lord knows we needed more to debate about in this country. But and it's about Oreos. So if you're just joining us, it's 8:35. So how did you get all this started, Fruit Loops? Let's go back over to you.
Now, you said that you pull apart your Oreo, and I said that you should never do that. That is a sin that shouldn't be done. You should eat the Oreo as a whole.
All right, and then, so of course, we had to turn it into a contest. So, Bridget, what we've said is people can text us on the Darren Miller, Sell with Darren Miller text line, Darren Miller, EXP Real Estate. And I'd like to hear from Darren, actually, on this. Text 423-614-6499. How do you eat your Oreos? Do you eat them whole? Do you break them apart? We've had so many answers. What are we hearing, and what do we need to do here, Bridget?
Okay, so we have heard, we'll repeat Dwight Richardson's, what God has joined together, let no man break apart. So he likes his whole.
He said Selah, I believe.
Yes.
Pretty good.
Let's see. Holly Carroll says she likes to skewer her Oreos on a fork and then dunk them into the milk. This person says Oreos crumbled into a bowl of milk and then eaten with a spoon like cereal.
Gross.
This person says they eat their Oreos with coffee. That's a good idea. Jim Veenstra says his granddaughter licks the creamy center. Let's see. This is Aletha Jones. Leave it together by themselves and dip it in milk. Let's see. Tammy Randolph says her favorite way is a deep-fried Oreo, but on a regular day, she takes them apart, eats the cream, and then dips the Oreo in ice cream. And then we had one come in on my phone, actually, here. Joan Thurmond says she loves Oreos and to eat them whole. Only after dunking them in milk in a coffee cup, the milk stays colder that way.
Okay, now that's interesting.
Yeah.
We're actually learning some things. So what I said is everybody who responds, we will buy you 4 packages of your favorite Oreos, whatever flavor you like. Now, most people like the plain Oreo. Mm-hmm. Although, now the double stuffed Oreo is a great idea with chocolate stuffing is just tremendous. But you break it apart, people, because look, you break it apart, it's like doubling your snack. It's double-licious. It's fun. And we know that Fruit Loops is, he's not exactly right. And Bridget over here, she's just going to go along with anything opposite of what I say.
Exactly.
So, because let me tell you, she's over there breaking them apart in her cubicle, breaking them apart. Oh, look at this. That's great. So anyway, if you want to respond, how do you eat your Oreo? 423-614-6499, and just instantly the text lines start getting smoke coming off of it because we've obviously struck a chord here. It is 22 before 9. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. I guarantee you, Roger Pickett, smart man, he breaks apart his Oreos. I guarantee you. I guarantee that. Oh, and it's like a value because you're getting two snacks in one.
The Mermaid Mattress Holiday Sale is going on now. Buy select iCool and L&K mattress sets by Mermaid and receive a free adjustable base upgrade only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have cloudy skies this morning and then scattered thunderstorms developing this afternoon. According to our friends at Local 3 Weather, we do have an isolated severe risk between 5 p.m. and 11 p.m. this evening. Wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour and hail possible as well. It's mainly to our north of our listening area. So McMinn County, Ray County, Monroe County. So just north of Bradley and Polk counties, they are going to have the greatest risk coming up later this evening. So keep it here on Mix 104.1. We'll be sure to keep you up to date. Thunderstorms this evening, a low of 62 tonight. For tomorrow, cloudy skies early in the day, partly cloudy later, a high of 79 and a low of 58 tomorrow night. And then on Thursday, mostly cloudy skies early in the day, a few rain showers developing later with a high of 79. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 70 degrees.
This Mix 104.1 Weathercast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
All right, the Braves broke their losing streak last night and shut out the Texas Rangers in Texas 12-0. Braves at the Rangers tonight. First pitch, 8:05, right here, Mix 104.1, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. The NBA Western Conference Finals tip-off tonight. The Los Angeles Lakers in Denver to play the Nuggets. Tip-off at 8:30 on ESPN. Halftime, we'll have the NBA Draft Lottery. That means they will do the lottery to see who picks number one in next month's NBA Draft. Also, the NBA announced yesterday the Lakers-Warriors semifinal conference semifinal series, the most watched NBA semifinal round since 1996. Former Falcons and Colts quarterback Matt Ryan has joined CBS Sports as an NFL analyst. The Walker Valley softball season is done. They lost last night in the region semifinals at Coffee County 4-0. Congratulations to the Walker Valley Lady Mustangs and Coach Lauren Lindbergh. And I tell you what, good timing here. We have Leslie Painter joining us this morning in a second about hospice, but I know Leslie, Cleveland Soccer has a
big game tonight.
Big matchup at Shelbyville Central tonight.
Yes. They I think they're leaving today around 3 or 4, and they play tonight 8 o'clock our time, 7 o'clock Central time. And Miles had a birthday yesterday, so he's hoping to get a win tonight and move on in the region.
All right.
So go Cleveland Soccer.
You got that right. Good luck to them tonight in the region. Leslie Painter joined us. Jill Duggan, is that right?
You got it.
And Jill is joining us with Hospice of Chattanooga. Leslie, I know we're going to talk about the Always campaign.
We are. So this month, our office is celebrating our Always campaign, and our whole entire staff is also celebrating it. And what Always is our Always campaign is to remind folks that we are available 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We are there for our families and our patients. So we're spreading that joy, and we've been, this month is an extremely busy month for us because we not only have our Always campaign, but last week was Nurses Week, and I know you guys did a bunch of.
And you did too.
Yes, we did. We gave away a gift card
Great prize, huh?
Yeah, for a nurse. And then this week is Nursing Home Week, and so we sort of tie all that in together because you have a lot of stuff going on this month, and a lot of people don't realize that we provide care for patients and families in the home, but we also provide care in facilities. And so we are celebrating our facilities this week because we provide care in all 3 of our nursing homes here in Cleveland: Signature, Life Care of Cleveland, as well as Bradley Healthcare and Rehab. So we take care of patients in all those facilities, as well as assisted living. So all of the assisted livings we can provide care for in those facilities. And this morning while I was getting ready, I was thinking about Hospice of Chattanooga, and I was actually talking with a gentleman out in the waiting area, and he was asking me where our office was here in Cleveland. A lot of people, there's that misconception that we only provide care, out of Chattanooga. And Cleveland, our office provides care for folks right here in Cleveland. We have a full staff. We have over 30 employees here in our Cleveland office, and we provide care to only patients in Bradley County and Polk County. And we also have been in this community close to 20 years.
Wow.
We are the largest, provider, and have been providing care for people in our area for close to 20 years. And I brought Jill because Jill is our clinical guru, and I wanted Jill to just highlight some of the types of patients that we do care for, because a lot of people don't realize the diagnosis that we serve. So Jill, if you'll just sort of tap on that.
A lot of people, when they think of hospice, they think of a cancer diagnosis, and that is a popular diagnosis. But kidney, post-stroke, Alzheimer's, dementia, and it doesn't always have to be Alzheimer's, multiple types of dementia, senile degeneration of the brain, kidney, COPD, congestive heart failure, coronary disease, cardiac disease, and sometimes you don't really have a diagnosis, but you've got increased confusion, but you maybe have a little bit of everything, but not one that's really bad. So the whole story, the whole picture can make the diagnosis.
And we're seeing a lot more Alzheimer's and dementia patients. It seems like it's a reoccurring diagnosis. And I know that a lot of people are familiar right now with our former president, Jimmy Carter. He is on hospice care.
Yep.
And I will be interested to see how long he's on hospice, because, you know, a lot of there's a misconception out there that, you know, if you go on hospice, that means it is a death sentence. And we provide care. We've had folks that have been on our service for, you know, longer than a year or two. And so we can provide those services in the home for families. And
Wow.
it's amazing.
Wow.
So.
We're joined by Leslie Painter, Jill Dugan, and Jill, how important is hospice, in your opinion, in our area, and really the mission that you serve?
The mission, I definitely feel like it's a calling.
It is.
And I feel like the show Mythbusters, you're always explaining and re-explaining what the help is and what a great, rich benefit that hospice is. It's not for the last days, like Leslie says, it's for the last phase of life. And that support, and the earlier that you're able to get that support, the better. Because it's really hard.
The sooner you get hospice, patients live longer when they're on hospice. And
it's hard. I've been a nurse on our team. I've been the clinical manager, and it's really hard when you come in and everybody wants to know how long, and it feels like it's a crash course, and it's a lot to absorb for a family when you only have hours to days. But when you have time to get the support, the equipment, the supplies, and the love that we give, it's so important, and it's such a great service. It's not a negative thing. It really can be a positive, beautiful thing.
Medicare pays 100% for services, which include nursing visits, weekly nursing visits, aides that come in the home, our social workers, and our chaplains that come in and provide care and support. So all of that is free to folks that have a Medicare benefit. And if a patient is not of Medicare age, then most private insurances cover hospice care. So.
All right. How do we reach out and find out more, Leslie?
Well, you can call our office. It's located right here on Key Street. You can stop in if you need information. But call us, 423-476-3696, and you can ask for either Jill or myself. You know, if you can't remember our names, just say, hey, I want to talk to those girls that were on Mix 104 that talked about hospice. And, you know, we just want people in the community to understand and know more about hospice, because it is such a huge benefit. And both Jill and I are so passionate about what we do. You know, I've been with hospice close to 14 years.
Wow.
And, you know, people know me as, you know, that's what I do. I feel like that's my calling. And obviously, you know, the doctors, we can provide more information, because you do have to have referral from a physician, but we can get all that information together for you and sit down and walk you through it. So,
ladies, thanks so much. It's Hospice of Chattanooga, the Always campaign. We really appreciate it.
We are always here 24/7, 365 days of the year. Thanks so much for having us, Steve.
Thank you very much. All right. Hey, Leslie, how do you eat your Oreo? How do you eat an Oreo?
Oh, you break it apart. Break it apart.
There we go, Jill.
Dunk it in the milk.
Do you leave it whole?
Yeah, otherwise it just falls apart. Then you're like fishing it out.
So Leslie had the right answer, and you sadly, I know it's your first time in here, but whatever.
We weren't prepared for that question.
Holden, so we get this in Holden White. This is not Holden Heartline. Holden White, according to Andrea Hudson at, well, I guess she retired from Lee University now.
She's still there, though.
Yeah, still there. He puts a fork in. Well, that's interesting. He puts a fork in the cream of the Oreo, dips it in the milk so he doesn't get messy. That's a smart young man, right there. Bridget, what do you got?
So Alice says to put peanut butter on your Oreos and don't knock it till you try it.
Hey, Alice, when did you join the Communist Party? I didn't know. I didn't understand. Fruit Loops, you've struck a chord here with the people with your Oreo conversation this morning.
I love peanut butter in my Oreo. It's fantastic.
You would. All right. The only flavor change I'll make on an Oreo is the chocolate double stuff.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love chocolate.
Now, the white chocolate covered ones.
Oh, those are great.
Those are to die for.
All right. So here's the deal. You respond. Text the Sell with Darren Miller EXP text line, EXP Real Estate, at 423-614-6499. You got about 10 minutes. Whoever we draw out, you're going to get 4 packages of your favorite Oreos.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And
Very
of course,
good.
we have to buy them over here at Food City, but it's fine. These people are, I mean, you got smoke coming off the text machine since 8 o'clock. Text machine, I like that. All right, we're back in just a moment. Stand by. Hey, Ricky Hintz, how do you like your Oreos? Solutions.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, a business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
Direct Primary Care Associates is making our healthcare membership even better. Now you can have access to over 1,000 generic medications as a part of our membership. This efficient, affordable benefit to go with your already convenient DPCA membership makes getting your medications easy with home delivery. You can find out how you and your family can get access to over 1,000 medications, 24/7 access to your doctor via phone, text, email, telemedicine, same day or next day appointments, labs, and more with a low monthly cost at directprimarycareassociates.com.
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to you all soon.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home. Completely remodeled. Offering cremations as low as $5.95. Funerals, $15.95. SerenityofCleveland.com. When trust matters most.
83 departments in the country have a rating of 3. Bradley County School Director Dr. Linda Cash and Finance Director Susan Wilcott presented a balanced budget to the Commission. The budget passed by the school board last week is approximately $102 million. Of that amount, 79% went toward salaries and benefits. For Mix 104.1, this is Emily Beatty reporting.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, it makes sense to choose an insurance agent that's a part of your community. Your local Allstate agent knows the ins and outs of both owning and protecting a home in your neighborhood. By choosing a local Allstate agent, you get an expert who knows the community and is committed to getting to know you. Which means George Gray can help you get the protection you want that fits you and your life. Are you in good hands? Contact George Gray, Allstate Insurance today for a free quote.
All right, Mix 104.1 WCLE. Good morning out there, everybody, as we're going to get a final check of traffic for you during the Mix Morning Show. So, Bridget, let's head over to you.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Get ready for your summer events by saving big in May on a Don Ledford pre-owned car, truck, or SUV. With over 100 cars, trucks, and SUVs in stock, they'll have something for you right now with new arrivals daily. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. Crews are working an accident on the interstate I-75 northbound. It's going to be just before the Bradley County line right there on White Oak Mountain. So be aware of that if you're headed toward Cleveland from the Chattanooga area. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller with eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Misfit Tacos.
Misfit Tacos. Forget what you think you know about tacos. Unique, fresh, purposefully different, unlike any other tacos in town. At Misfit Tacos, the only thing normal is the tortilla.
All right, Mix 104.1, welcome back in here to the radio and also still live on MixTV.tv as we do our normal Tuesday afternoon, I'm used to the afternoons, the morning segment with our friends from Logan, Thompson Law. They are here, and we've got a new guest we're going to be welcoming in just a few minutes. But as we get started, Robert Thompson's going to join us first. Good morning to you, sir. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, Dwayne. Good morning. Thanks for having us on the show today.
Well, I said afternoon because I'm used to the afternoon shift, so we're here in the morning show this time. I know things are always moving and things are always going quickly there at Logan Thompson Law, so we're going to let you introduce a new member to the team that you brought with you this morning.
That's right. We're growing every day, and today it's my pleasure to introduce Ira Lee. He is a new attorney, been with us about 6 months, went to school at UTK and then LMU. And we're just excited to have Ira join our team. And so we'll let you visit a little bit with Ira.
Mr. Lee, how you doing, sir?
I'm good. How are you this morning?
Well, welcome to our studio. So glad to have you in this morning. Tell us a bit about yourself.
Absolutely. So my family, we moved to the Cleveland area in 2003, 2004. Started first grade here in Cleveland and ended up graduating from Walker Valley in 2015.
Go Mustangs, right?
Absolutely. You know, I have to give a little shout out to the golf team there. That was my pride and joy back in the day. But, you know, I took, as Robert said, a little bit of time away from Cleveland, went to UT for undergrad, LMU law, and it's good to be back here in Cleveland.
What are some of the things that as you are now a part of Logan Thompson Law, some of the trials and tribulations of being a new attorney there practicing at Logan Thompson? I mean, there's some big names there, right? Come on.
Absolutely. Definitely some big shoes to fill. But one of the first things I learned, it's definitely not a 9-to-5 job. You get there early, you leave late, and really it is a rewarding experience because every day you never know what's going to walk through the door. You can be dealing with car accidents, you can be dealing with will contests, you can be dealing with domestic relations, juvenile issues, whatever the case may be, and having a sense of knowing that you've helped people in all aspects really is very rewarding.
What were some of the things, Mr. Lee, that you thought have changed or you've seen change from your time in Cleveland and going away and then coming back? What are some of the things you've seen?
Well, one, just the growth of Cleveland. I remember when I left back in, I think that was 2015, 2016, the whole area around Buffalo Wild Wings, I think it was just Publix and Buffalo Wild Wings was about it. So to come back and just see how much Cleveland has grown overall, which really is awesome for our town. But really, as far as the practice of law goes, you know, through some internships or experiences at the courthouses in Knoxville, what you get in Cleveland is a much more small town feel. More people smile and wave at you, speak to you in the hallways. So just kind of more of a sense of community here.
Again, this is our Logan Thompson Law segment we do on Tuesdays about this time. Attorney Robert Thompson is here with Logan Thompson Law. We're introducing a new attorney to the family there, the Logan Thompson Law family, Ira Lee. Tell us a bit about himself. A Walker Valley graduate. Now, was Bob Williams the coach there, the golf coach when you were there?
He was, Coach Bob.
Coach Bob. Boy, they don't make many like Coach Bob, do they?
They don't. You know, and I had him for PE class, you know, and he was also the basketball coach. So we would play basketball in gym, and then we'd go after school to Chatham Valley for practice.
Well, it's so great to have you back in the community, Mr. Lee, and I know they're very proud to have you there at Logan Thompson Law. Let's talk a little bit about the firm's philosophy there. We'll come back over to you, Mr. Thompson, for that, I guess.
Yeah, I'll be glad to talk about that. And as Ira said, it's not a 9-to-5 job. I mean, it's 10 to 12-hour days. A lot of times it's Saturday morning and it's Sunday evenings. And one of our philosophies is you got to focus on the clients. Attorney I started with, Conrad Fennell, used to say, Robert, if you take care of the clients, the money will take care of itself. And it's very true. And so with everything, the prior preparation prevents poor performance is one of Jim Logan's philosophies, and Ira understands that, and so he's putting the work in. And the other key is just you need to know the law. Every case comes in is different.
Right.
You get the set of facts, and then you need to go understand what the core elements of the law is, and you apply that to the facts. So anyway, we're off to a good start with Ira, and we're excited to have him at Logan Thompson.
Yeah, we're so glad to have him in. Again, Logan Thompson Law segment today, a new attorney to the family there, Ira Lee, learning a little bit about himself, welcoming him back to the community. Mr. Thompson, I know that you had a house fire recently. That's not anything that's been hid.
Right.
And there's some lessons to be learned that you could probably tell some folks that probably would help them out in the future if this happened to them, right?
That's right. You know, Steve Hartline asked me to speak on this a few months ago. And so in December, just a few days before Christmas, you may recall, it was one of the coldest days of the year. And that morning, we received a knock on the front door, and it was the fire department saying, hey, we've had a sensor go off in your attic. We think you may have a fire. We had no clue. Anyhow, they came in, went upstairs, and sure enough, there was a full raging fire that was actually penetrating the roof, going through the roof. And they extinguished the fire very quickly, maybe 15, 20 minutes. And so I just want to give a shout out and a thank you to our Cleveland Fire Department, because they truly saved our structure and just did a Herculean job. But so the lessons that we learned from that, number one is you have to have a centrally monitored fire system. And I don't know if you have one, Dwayne, but many years ago, 20 years ago, when we remodeled that house, a good friend of mine, Steve Castello with PM Alarms, he insisted that I put this system in. We reluctantly did so, but it turns out that it saved our structure, and more often than not, it can save your life if you don't have a centrally monitored fire system. And then the next life lesson is, have you ever had a fire at your house?
I have not, fortunately. I've been blessed not to have that happen to me personally.
Well, you're lucky, but I will tell you, the first person you call after the fire department is your insurance agent. And in our case, we called our insurance agent, and he was there within 20 minutes. And
wow.
And he stayed 3 hours, and he just helped us navigate through this whole process of the remediation process, of calling a crew to come tarp your house. And then more importantly, you know, he started the claim, and then he stayed with us through this claim process, which has gone fairly well. My point is, a lot of folks are buying insurance online or 1-800 numbers.
Yeah.
Bad mistake. You need to have a personal relationship with your insurance agent. You need to be able to look him in the eye, or her, and she needs to be able to, or he needs to be able to explain to you the coverages. So important. Our finding, day after day, people come in that have been mangled, or sometimes not hurt that badly, but they still run up huge medical expenses. And the insurance agent has told them, well, all you needed was minimum limits.
Right.
It's just bad advice. You have an agent telling you that all you need is minimum limits, you need to find another agent. The other thing is, when you have a claim, I don't want to be given a 1-800 number and call somebody in Kansas City that doesn't know me from Adam, my agent, I want him to fight for me and be able to, you know, do what's necessary to perfect the claim. So that's the second lesson, is you need to have a good agent, and we have great agents here, and you've mentioned several of them on the radio already today, and I could go through a dozen that I have personal relationships with, and I'll try to refrain from doing that because may leave somebody out.
That's it. You always leave one person out when you do those lists.
I know. But have a personal relationship with your agent, and then I'll leave you with this. I mean, it's important, in addition to the agent, that you have a personal relationship with an attorney and with a physician. And with a minister. You know, you need to have those four, including the insurance agent, on your speed dial. So in times of emergencies or need, that you can call that individual, and you know, and those are your friends, not just your, you know, your professional acquaintance. So that's our tidbit for today.
That's really good information there, Mr. Thompson. I know the community that we lived in, Mr. Lee touched on it a while ago, Ira did, about how close-knit this community is. And when you think about those personal relationships and having those business-wise as well, they kind of intermingle. I mean, it's something where those relationships come together in our community. We can't say that about every community. It is a friendship. It's something you can get in front of someone face-to-face and feel confident about that. So we are very blessed here. Again, this is Logan Thompson Law segment that we like to do on Tuesdays. We kind of go all across the gamut there, don't we, Mr. Thompson? We bring in school board members. We talk about changing of laws and maybe sometimes touch on some cases that kind of reflected different changes of laws and things like that. And then we get mornings like this, we get to meet new staff members to the Logan Thompson Law family. We're going to come over for one more second with Ira Lee, a new attorney there at Logan Thompson Law. Anything else? Maybe you want to get out some your information again there to let people know that you're there. You know,
come see me. I'm over in we actually just opened a new satellite office at the second floor of the Andrew Johnson Bank building. Not many people know that in my communications, but we have good parking there. It's easier to get a spot. But Attorney Matthew Coleman, Robert, and myself are over there, and you know, I just look forward to, since I'm just starting out, getting to know people, and I don't quite have the connections and relationships Robert and the rest of them have there, but I'm looking forward to putting my best foot forward and helping people best I can.
Well, just don't pick up on their bad habits. You know, Robert and Jimmy both have some bad habits. Just don't follow those, and you'll be just fine.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Again, we appreciate you guys coming in this morning. Logan Thompson Law, a big supporter of us here at WCLE. Mr. Thompson, anything else in closing that you want to mention?
No, I'll just echo your point that Cleveland is such a remarkable community, and we're lucky to have it. And you can build these lifelong friendships and lifelong relationships. You have to work at it.
Right.
But it's important. So important.
All right, well, we appreciate you guys coming in this morning. Have a great rest of your day. And Mr. Lee, I'm sure we'll see you around town.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Stay with us right here on Mix 104.1 WCLE.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. May is Go Red for Women Month and a time to help educate and raise awareness. Did you know that 1 in 3 women will die from cardiovascular disease? And it is now estimated that 45% of females 20 years and older live with some form of cardiovascular disease. What can you do today to prevent cardiovascular problems in the future? Be aware that cardiovascular disease is the #1 killer of women. Be evaluated if you are concerned you may have cardiovascular disease. Be tested with a simple, non-invasive ABI ankle brachial index test. Be treated and make a plan by talking with your provider. For more information about vascular disease, visit vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com or call their office at 423-602-2750 to be evaluated. No referral is needed and appointments are within 1 week.
For over 43 years, Mermaid Mattress has provided billions of hours of sleep, won many awards, and sold over 600,000 mattresses. But the only number we care about is the one community we've built together. Is your current mattress still in good shape, but not as comfortable as it used to be? Trade in your used mattress and we'll give you up to $600 credit toward your new one. And we'll donate your gently used mattress to a local family in need.
If you're ready for your best night's sleep, then we're ready for you. Only at Mermaid Mattress. Chattanooga's best of the best for like a million years now.
Roofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. There's scum like cockroaches all over Washington, D.C. Former President Trump's response to a special counsel report on the FBI investigation of his campaign.
The FBI relied on unconfirmed data, was susceptible to confirmation bias, and ignored evidence that didn't fit a preconceived narrative. Damning conclusions of the Durham report into the origins of the FBI's Crossfire Hurricane probe, into ties between Russia and Donald Trump's 2016 presidential campaign.
Fox's Jonathan Hunt. At least 6 people are killed. Others are unaccounted for in a fire at a hostel in Wellington, New Zealand.
It could take some time to confirm the total number who've died. Fire Chief Mike Dombrowski.
Flames coming out of a building with people inside is our worst nightmare.
Police say they don't believe the fire was deliberate.
Fox's Jonathan Savage. That hostel has short and long-term customers, some placed there by government agencies. America's listening to Fox News.
Capital Tire Service, downtown Cleveland, your local Michelin dealer since 1967. Providing Cleveland with quality products and services for over 50 years. Come see Freddie or Tony in downtown Cleveland for a great deal on Michelin tires. Capital Tire Service, downtown Cleveland, your local Michelin dealer since 1967. Providing Cleveland with quality products and services for over 50 years. Come see Freddie or Tony in downtown Cleveland for a great deal on Michelin tires.
From our award-winning Q5 to our all-electric
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com, proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee. Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Mixed Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9, MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Mix 1041 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
An entrepreneur and also an author as well. Danielle Ferrell's here with me this morning to talk about her book. We were able to visit on this, I guess, a few months back, Danielle, but now you've officially got the book in hand, right?
I have the book in hand.
Well, tell me the title and let's talk about it a little bit more.
Sure, absolutely. It's called Dancing for the King. It's about 3 friends who are very different backgrounds, and they dream of dancing for the great king. His name is King Emmanuel.
All right.
So it focuses on these 3 young friends who persevere and have courage to overcome a lot of obstacles in order to get their dreams.
You know, it's one of the things, it kind of fits your persona when you say dancing, because, of course, people know you probably the most by raw art and dance and entertainment.
Yes, sir.
So that's something that you've had in our community. How long now is
10 years.
10 years?
10 years.
I was going to say a number, but I didn't think it would have been that much.
Yes, sir.
Time gets away from us, doesn't it?
Of course. Well, it started when I moved down here in 2005. I was with Cleveland Middle School's dance team.
Right.
So people have seen me as a dancer, and then they have seen me grown up to become a studio owner. And now they're seeing me become a author.
Yeah.
So it's all in the dance, world, arena. I love dancing. Of course, I can't go to Publix without someone saying,
bet you can't.
"You taught my daughter dance. You taught me dance." And I'm like, how old am I?
I'm too young for this.
I'm too young. young. How old are you? You're 15 years old.
All right. So tell me about the book as far as the inspiration. What made you decide you wanted to be an author?
I just wanted to talk to kids in a different way. Yes. I always teach dance, and that's my avenue of getting them and grabbing their attention. But of course, it's summertime. Dancing is super popular, so why not encourage kids to also read?
Right.
So with that, it's very visual. When you open up the book, it's very colorful, it's very visual, and I wanted them to start using their imaginations because that's something that we need to tap into a little bit more.
Absolutely.
And I love to write because it has a different form of creativity I get to tap into. I get to be a little bit more expressive because I'm using words.
Sure.
So I wanted the kids to see the story of, again, 3 young girls who, like I said, they're very different. One of the young ladies didn't come from a, upscale family, and she had to overcome the fear of, am I good enough to dance for the king?
Right.
So the great King Emmanuel is this, he has this reputation of probably being scary. And when you kind of see his character at the end shift, he's this very kind king who just longs to have dancers worship him and dance for him. So it is a faith-based inspired book, but I wanted to make it very open to all kids to read.
Again, Danielle Ferrell's here with us, I should say author and also entrepreneur, telling us about her new book that's available right now, Dancing for the King, and this is available on what platforms?
So it releases today on Amazon.
Today?
Today.
Well,
I am here with you guys.
Wow.
Today. It releases on Amazon. Of course, it's at my dance studio. We have an event this Friday that we're going to have a pre-order party. Because I'm having author's copies come in where I will personally sign the book.
Wow.
So you can order it there at the recital this Friday at Cleveland State. Or we're working on getting some festivals and some other avenues to sell the book. But those are the 3 main streams of how you can order the book right now.
You mentioned all the people that you've taught through dance. Will they kind of see your personality once they read the book? Will they kind of say, that's the Danielle that I know?
Hopefully, because like I said, I've taught in this community for actually 12 years with a studio for 10.
Right.
And you see dancers that saw me as this really strict teacher, and then they see me, they're like, oh my gosh, I love you, Miss Danielle, you helped me so much. So I think they will see my personality because of how much I care for every kid that I teach, of course. And it is a pleasure for me to see them come back and say thank you and hug me. And I mean, sometimes I'm looking like hoodie, glasses, and they're like, Miss Danielle, so I can't hide.
You can't hide.
I can't hide. They find me. So I think I made an impact in their life if they seek to find me.
There is no greater joy than being someone like yourself in the community and having young people come through, then come back at an adult age, young adult or older adult age, and say, look, you had some impact on me. You helped me through a difficult time that you may not even know. You were there, supported me, giving me positive feedback, and that was just something I needed at that time. And, And then the thing that I think's really cool is how you'll meet someone and they'll be with another person that you don't really know, and they know you because that person has spoken about you several times.
Quite often.
That is something I know that you've experienced.
Yes, sir. Cleveland's a great community.
Yeah.
And one thing I can say about Cleveland is Cleveland supports their people.
They do.
And I'm glad to be one of their people that they support. The mission of the school, we wanted to provide a very positive environment for kids. Very positive, professional, of course, because kids need that outlet and they need a healthy way to express themselves. And so with dancing in a studio, reading a book, channeling that energy in a positive way is what we strive to have for them. So when we see kids come back and say, you helped me, we are just confirmed in what we're doing, and we want to further do that for others.
And to add the biblical part of that as you do. That's just another facet to lead someone that you may change their life and lead them to Christ. That is just something
a blessing
you cannot take for granted as well.
Yes,
Again,
sir.
Danielle Ferrell's here with us talking about her book, Dancing for the King, available. Drops today.
Drops today.
Now, can you do that with books? I know you do that with CDs and albums.
Well, listen, I'm a hip-hop girl, so it drops today. It dropped today.
It dropped today.
You guys are the first ones to hear it. It is for sale. Buy. Buy an author copy. Get my signature. Come and talk to me. Take a picture with me at the show this Friday. And then we're also going to have another set of parties. So we're going to be partying.
You'll be partying.
With this. We're going to be partying.
It's worth the party for a book.
It's worth the party because it was a year. It was a journey.
Yeah.
It was a journey.
Now, would you go back and say, I know I'm trying to remember some of our previous conversation when you were here last, when all this was coming together, but not in print yet as far as a complete book. Did COVID kind of help with this? Meaning, did you feel like at that time I've got to find a way to kind of release
I see what you're saying. Absolutely. COVID made entrepreneurs become more creative.
Yeah, I guess that's where I'm going.
You had to become more creative because, and it was actually a good thing because what we used to do was good in its time, and then we had to upgrade.
Right.
And what I saw, especially with kids being at home, and I tried, we talked about how I did the online classes. Yeah. I think if I also had this book during that time, that could have helped some kids. But of course, everything happens in its own season. And what was so funny with the release of this book is also King Charles got crowned.
Right.
So everything of May is royal. So we wanted to have a royal theme with this book as well.
It's funny how things just kind of work themselves out if you trust in the Lord, isn't it?
Absolutely. He knows what he's doing. I don't know what I'm doing. He knows what he's doing.
Is there more books? Is this a series or is this a one and done?
Question.
What do you think?
So we are going to be beginning book number 2 soon.
Oh, okay. That released here today.
It's not going to be released as yet, but you guys are the first to hear it.
Okay.
You guys are just getting the first scoop.
We are.
You guys are doing
whoever your agent is, we need to thank them.
Come on now. So we are going to have a second book with it. We definitely want to keep on going with this story because it can't be captured just in one book.
Right. Now, what ages would this be a good read for?
I would say, I had someone ask me that, and it's kind of hard to pinpoint just an age group because honestly, it is comprehensible for kids as young as 2 and 3 for parents to read.
Sure.
But really, we were targeting that 6 to about 12 age group.
I got you.
Those young ladies in the elementary to middle school because, of course, dancing is super fun for them. And it's just so inspiring because kids at that age have their problems that we may not tap into as much.
Insecurity, I think, would be a lot of them. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I wanted to reach out to them that it's okay to have those insecurities. In fact, you're going to have them for the rest of your life, maybe.
Right.
But let's overcome and let's keep pressing forward.
I don't know if we've told you lately, but we're so proud of you and the things that you accomplish in this community, the people's lives that you touched.
Thank you.
And if not having a dance studio, being an entrepreneur there, writing books, now you do other things.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how you find enough time to do all this. So just briefly, just tell everybody else what you're doing also.
I'm the dancing realtor.
Yeah, I've seen your videos and
TikToks. My TikToks.
And stuff. Yeah.
Yes, I actually was writing offers last night.
Wow.
So it's a blessing to be this busy because that means God is putting his favor on me. But I do sleep sometimes.
I bet you. When you crash hard.
I do.
Well, let's go back and circle around. Hold that book up for mixtv.tv. Austin, if you can zoom in a little bit on that the best you can. Dancing for the King. And as you're doing that, I'm going to go and let you tell me the final things about this one more time and how we can get it.
Absolutely. Dancing for the King can be purchased at Raw Art Dance in Ocoee and Cleveland, Tennessee. We will have a party release this May 19th, this Friday, at Cleveland State George R. Johnson Building. That starts at 6:15. And then we're going to be on Amazon starting today.
Okay.
And we're working on getting to other local stores, but we are on Amazon today.
So if you've got kids that love dance, they love storytelling, they love Danielle, they've been a student of hers in the past, this is your opportunity to make her dream come true and purchase a book that she has put together there for us. Danielle, great to have you in.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. We can't wait for you to come back and tell us about book number 2.
Wow. Yes. Excited for that one. That happens a little bit later.
Yeah, a little bit later. a little bit of downtime, a little bit of relaxing, and then we'll get to book 2. Great to have you in the studio today.
Thank you so much.
We'll take a break. We'll come back. We got one more interview. That's right, a very busy Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday, so that must mean we've got one more person to visit. I believe Misfit Greg's going to be with us next. Stay with us, Mix 104.1.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways.
We're all picky about our produce, and whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Morning. Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfast starts your day with made-from-scratch sausage and egg biscuits, biscuit and gravy, or syrupy French toast dips. Pick any 2, just $5. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
For over 43 years, Mermaid Mattress has provided billions of hours of sleep, won many awards, and sold over 600,000 mattresses. But the only number we care about is the one community we've built together. Is your current mattress still in good shape, but not as comfortable as it used to be? Trade in your used mattress and we'll give you up to $600 credit toward your new one. And we'll donate your gently used mattress to a local family in need.
If you're ready for your best night's sleep, then we're ready for you. Only at Mermaid Mattress. Chattanooga's best of the best for like a million years now.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com, proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
The Mermaid Mattress Holiday Sale is going on now. Buy select iCool and L&K mattress sets by Mermaid and receive a free adjustable base upgrade only at Mermaid Mattress.
Now, from Local 3 News, it's coverage you can count on.
Starting out partly cloudy for your Tuesday, but we will see the clouds building and more scattered thunderstorms for your Tuesday afternoon. We could see some strong to severe winds along with those thunderstorms. Wind gusts in excess of 60 miles per hour possible. We'll keep an eye on that. We'll see them tapering off Tuesday night. Partly cloudy on Wednesday with a high of 80. Thursday, only 77 for a high, and then Friday back to 80. Maybe a sporadic shower, but rain not likely the second half of the week. Download the Local 3 weather app, free for iPhone and Android. I'm Chief Meteorologist David Carnes for the Local 3 Storm Alert Team.
All right, Mix 104.1 WCLE. Good morning out there, everybody. As your current Simply Bank temperature is standing at 73 degrees. Well, I said it a while ago. It's Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
It's Taco Tuesday. So Misfit Greg is here, right?
We are here. all the misfits are here.
Oh boy, we say that. We got to tell the backstory on this. Greg Hicks joins us from Misfit Tacos. We have a little lineup of guests as they come through. We usually just put a name and a little bit of the topic that they're going to discuss. And whenever Greg comes in, he's a normal guest with us, comes in regularly. We just put...
I don't know about normal.
Well, normal is a little strong for a Tuesday, but it always says Misfit Greg. And that's kind of what we know. And then we know that we're okay because it's going to be Greg coming in.
Yeah, and being on Mix TV and having done so many videos and on our social media and all that, there's people that I see in the store just kind of walking around town. They're like, "You're the Misfit!" You are absolutely, yes, you're absolutely correct. Yes, my My mom is so proud.
Your mom's so proud. Well, you know, you could have been known for worse. You know, you could have been hanging up in a post office somewhere, or you could have been on a certain website with face you know, shots of yourself. That's there. Right. But anyway, Greg Hicks is here with us. Also, we want to say thank you, Greg, right out of the get-go here. You're our Week 6 sponsor.
That's right. We are sponsoring this week. Yeah, we're proud to partner with Mix 104 in their 30th anniversary celebration this year. And we are sponsoring this week. So I believe you go to mymix104.com and you can register for a chance to win a Misfit 12 Taco Picnic Pack.
Man, that sounds good.
Yeah, so that's your opportunity this week. So go register there at mymix104.com.
Yeah, mymix1041.com, right. Along with the Mix 1041 app. You can be set up. We're going to give this thing away this Friday. Thanks again to Misfit Tacos being one of those 30 prize sponsors. This is a great week to get involved if you haven't done it up to this point. Well, Greg, let's get right to it. Let's talk about what's going on. What makes you guys different there? I know there's a word that you like to use.
We like to say purposefully different.
That's it.
Purposefully different. Yeah. So, you know, what makes us different really, when we have new customers that come into the restaurant or ordering online, what we like to say to them is, forget what you think you know about tacos. You know, we're not a Mexican restaurant. We love our Mexican restaurants, especially here in Cleveland, but that's not what Misfit Tacos is. So forget what you think you know about tacos. And some of the other things that we say are, you know, the humble tortilla is the only thing that's normal.
Right.
And then sometimes it isn't either, you know. So what we're trying to do is imagine the kind of cuisine that you like. We love Japanese or Chinese or Middle Eastern or Greek, Mediterranean. And it's those flavors that you would order at a different restaurant that we put into a tortilla. And so, you know, you're able to taste cuisine from around the world and flavors really that are unlike any other in lots of different things. I'm a big fan of tapas style dining, which is like little small plates, a little taste of this and a little taste of that, a little condiment like this, a little topping of that, and that's what we do at Misfit Tacos. Like, we want to deliver big flavors and not necessarily spicy. So a lot of times I say big flavors and people automatically think that everything is hot and spicy.
Right.
It's not. We've got some of that, and we can make it that way, you know, for you. But that's not it. It's just full flavors, and then the purposefully part is that they're all put together in a very specific way, from flavor and texture, and there's a term in culinary called mouthfeel. Like, what is, you know, it's that buttery sensation, or it's crunchy, or whatever that may be. And we put those things together, again, in the humble tortilla. The tortilla is just the method of delivery,
right,
for all these different flavors, you know.
You know, whenever you say the humble tortilla, I think of a cartoon being formed around this. You know, him being the humble guy. He's just kind of wandering around.
Somebody needs to write a children's book, The Humble Tortilla.
I love it. Hey, Danielle was just here with her kids' book, so maybe we can get her on board.
Yeah. So, you know, and the other thing that makes us purposefully different, like we want to have a very fun and inviting atmosphere. We're family friendly, but we're also business people friendly. We have some that will come and, you know, have their business meetings with a couple of people, you know, a meeting for lunch is great. Our order at the table feature is fantastic for that, where you can come in, not have to wait in line, and just go straight to your table and order at your table. We bring it right out to you, you know. So again, our purposefully different atmosphere. We want to be fun and inviting. Our staff is fantastic. And we have some of the best and youngest staff, as well as our adult staff, of course. But we just have it's a fun place to be.
And it is definitely family friendly, so make sure you come by and see our friends at Misfit Tacos. Greg Hicks is here talking about it, also our Mix 30 sponsor for this week. We thank him for that. Misfit Pizza.
Misfit Pizza. Why not? We're a taco restaurant. Misfit Pizza, yeah. So we talked about it week before last, I guess.
Yep.
And we launched on Cinco de Mayo our first Misfit Pizza, first in the long line of pizzas to come. So we are adding to the menu, again, more variety. There's something for everyone. We're currently doing our Gringo taco as a pizza. Gringo. It's our seasoned ground beef, jalapeno ranch, fresh pico. So just really fresh ingredients. We have an oven that our pizza oven mimics a wood-fired oven, so you get a nice crispiness on the crust, and it's fantastic. So it's something that's been in the works for a while. We launched it week before last, and we've had a really great response to it. So if you're, it's one of the 5 major food groups. You got tacos, you got pizza, you got French fries, donut. I don't know what the others are, but anyway. So yeah, Misfit Pizza is here to stay, and we're excited to be offering that and to add into the future, adding new flavors.
Yeah, it's one of the things, I believe, is one of the top 3 things if you could ever eat whatever you want, whenever you want to eat it. Pizza was one of those top 3 things.
It absolutely is.
So yeah, everybody loves pizza. Now you can get it at Misfit Tacos now with Misfit Pizza. You mentioned everybody is loving it. What are some of the things, couple things people are saying about the pizza after they try? What are they saying?
Besides wow.
Wow, yeah, that's always a good one.
This is some of the best pizza I've ever had. Just kind of things like that.
Just things like that. And I would just assume when anything you do, they're just saying the flavor is just really there.
Again, big flavors, bold, full flavors, I would say. Again, not everything, it doesn't have to be spicy to be over the top.
Sure.
But just everything comes together just so nicely. And that's the point of what we're trying to do.
Now, another thing that we talk about with Misfit Tacos all the time is Misfit Catering. Is pizza going to be something that's available for that at some time?
We're currently doing not just the tacos for catering, but we are expanding that menu with our French fry bar and nachos and chicken fingers and all the, the things that go along with it. One of the great things about our catering is, and we have a number of things going out today. We have an office that we're delivering to today. So if you have if you're a doctor's office and you have a pharmaceutical rep, this is a great way to take care of that need. We're also dropping off and delivering a wedding tonight, as well as we're catering for the Chamber of Commerce here locally, which we have partnered with for the last 20 years of being in business. The Mel Bedwell Small Business Person of the Year event is tomorrow. We're catering that. And then this coming weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, and we've done this for maybe almost a year now, our local National Guard outpost, that's the word, outpost, when they do Guard Weekend, we feed them Saturday and Sunday when they come in. So the guys love it, and we appreciate our National Guard, we appreciate our military. And so Misfit Catering, it's not just a doctor's office drop-off or, an office. That's great. We've done a number of graduation parties recently. We still have those kind of going on, end-of-year parties. But then, consider weddings or consider other events. If you're doing a business event where you have a presentation, that's going on, Misfit Catering is a really great way to do a working lunch and to offer some very different flavors. So it's not the same old, same old.
Yeah, I think that's great information right there. Misfit Tacos, we're talking about Misfit Pizza, Misfit Catering, all the things that's going on there. We're going to kind of bounce around. And one of the things that I know you guys are always being a part of as well in the community, you guys like to give back.
Yes, we call it give back.
Do these things,
you've heard from other restaurants call it maybe Spirit Night or Spirit Day. We call it give back because we want it to be clear that that's part of our mission statement. We want to give back to our community. And so one of the things that we're doing Wednesday from 4 to 7 this week, so tomorrow from 4 to 7, is give back for Cleveland Middle School PTO. So come on in from 4 to 7 on Wednesday. Let us know you're there to support CMS PTO, and 20% of the proceeds of sales during that time frame. Again, got to let us know that you're here for that.
Right.
And then 20% of those proceeds will go to support CMS PTO. We've done it for schools, nonprofits, other foundations, sports teams, all those kind of things. And it's just one way that we want to make sure that we are giving back to our community.
Again, that's going to be tomorrow for CMS PTO, 4 to 7. Make sure that you tell them that you're there for that event, and 20% of the sales will go back to them. Also, one of the things we talk about, the great food, the great environment. You guys do some fun things. Singo is back, is that right?
Yep, we've got Singo tonight. Singo is like bingo with music, and so come enjoy a pizza with your trivia team and your Singo team family. Enjoy some tacos and fries and pizza. Again, 3 of the 5 major food groups. Starts at 7 o'clock tonight, and tonight's is a 90s theme, so wear your flannel and your baggy jeans and come enjoy some 90s music for Singo. It starts at 7.
Yeah, there's always something fun going on at Misfit Tacos, from just the atmosphere to the family-friendly service, as Greg's mentioned, that you're going to have when you get there. If people want to do a call-ahead ordering and things like that, is that available?
Oh, super easy. Yeah, our online ordering platform is super easy. So go to misfittacos.com. Instead of just having a pizza delivered, you can have pizza, fries, tacos, monster nachos, like all the things. And have it delivered. It's misfittacos.com for ordering ahead for pickup or for delivery. And one of the great things about the delivery aspect of it is you don't have to go searching through the myriad of different delivery apps that are out there, delivery services. You can go straight to misfittacos.com, click for delivery, and that just takes care of it right there. So again, easy to find, easy online ordering for pickup or for delivery, misfittacos.com.
Again, Greg Hicks joins us. Misfit Tacos, also Week 6 sponsor of Mix 30, as we continue to celebrate a 30th anniversary for us here at WCLE in 30 weeks with 30 different prizes. This week, you're signing up for a Misfit Tacos picnic pack, which includes 12 select tacos of your choice. You can also go by and see them in person if you want to kind of sample and try those before the giveaway on Friday. We would suggest to do that. Go by and have lunch or dinner with the family. Go to Misfit Tacos, located at 810 Stewart Road, right down from Roger Pickett's Mermaid Mattress.
Welcome, Roger.
Right? Good morning, Roger. Boy, out doing the flip and rotate, as Steve likes to say. Learn more about ordering and more about Misfit Tacos at the website, misfittacos.com. Again, we got Singo tonight. We've got the CMS PTO fundraiser tomorrow night. Always something going on at Misfit.
That's right. There's always something going on. Come check us out at 810 Stewart Road. We're a half a mile down from the intersection at Key Street.
Well, Greg, thanks so much for bringing Taco Tuesday back. Woohoo! It feels like it feels good. It feels like it's supposed to be.
Tacos make you feel good.
They do make you feel better. And tell the humble tortilla we're trying to find him a mate. Maybe it could be the pizza. Maybe they could do a book. The humble tortilla and the pizza come together as one. I don't know.
That'd be great.
I don't know. We'll figure that one out. Thanks so much, Greg. Good to see you this morning.
Wayne.
We're going to go ahead and get you to the music right now. That is going to wrap up the Mix 104.1 morning show on the radio and also MixTV.tv. Bridget will be back with you a little bit later. Don't forget to sign up for our Mix 30 contest. As we mentioned earlier, go to our website, mymix1041.com. Also, you can use the free Mix 104.1 app to sign up for our contest this week. You definitely don't want to miss it. A picnic pack from Misfit Tacos. Man, that will be a great prize for us this week. Bridget will be back with you here in just a little bit for the midday show. I'll be back with you for your way home this afternoon. Right now, it's BTS on Mix 104.1.